alert. Broke nigga 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 alert.
Getting out of proposition, I don't want this anymore. I'm getting way myself. In this winning game, I see no point, and I don't want to score. Please present me myself. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Yet another resolution, still don't want this anymore. I'm getting way myself. In this winning game, I lost control, and I don't want to score. Please present me myself. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Here I fucking go. Here come the robots. Here come the robots. Here come the robots.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, Hargrave?
I'm tired. What else is new? Boy,
Got a reason to be tired, though.
That deer sure found a nice place to chill. That deer's just like, fuck this, I'm getting out of this rain. Just sitting there like, oh, this is nice. Somebody put a nice little bed here for me.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw today Elon Musk's kid in the fucking White House.
Well, I saw when they were what was it? They were like, "Oh, well, who's overseeing Elon and all this?" And
His
Trump's
kid
just
is
like,
fucking
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, Trump's just like shaking his head like, "You idiots."
And this fucking aging feminine lesbian fuck, he's crying about it.
Donald was even more upset than the Associated Press because Elon came dressed fairly casual. Elon is a very
Yeah, they're all
eccentric
screaming he
guy,
wore a baseball
obviously,
cap.
and President
Oh, how dare he!
accommodates him.
It's a
and
black
allowed
Make
him to
America
bring
Great
in one of his
Again.
sons, little X, into the Oval Office.
Yeah, that's
The
that kid
child
X, and he named after the
was there
plane
as a
in Star
power play
Wars.
by Elon Musk, demonstrating he can do whatever he wants in that room.
Listen to
When
this
Donald
guy.
Trump is your boss, you don't bring your kid into a business meeting with Donald Trump. And when Donald Trump is your boss, you don't talk more than Donald Trump in a business meeting with Donald Trump. Elon Musk spoke
Listen to this
3,666 words. Donald Trump spoke 2,400.
Elon has
87.
10 kids.
Mike
Holy
Pence never had
fuck.
a day like that in the Oval Office
He's
with
a
Donald
fucking
Trump. JD
rabbit.
Vance will never have a day like that in the Oval Office with Donald Trump because
He's a
Donald Trump
Mormon.
is the boss of
Imagine
JD
what his alimony must be.
One thing
He don't
Donald
give
Trump
a fuck. He's a
always craved
billionaire,
before he ran
right?
for president was the attention of the truly rich.
So that's where MSNBC is at with their Trump derangement syndrome. They are now counting the number of words that Donald Trump speaks in meetings and
What the
comparing the number
fuck?
of words that he speaks to the number of words that other people in the meetings speak as well. And speaking of words, I put the words "slip of
Come
tears" on
on.
a mug and I sell it in my online store, Mark Dice.
I hate these grifters, the way they got a grift. You know that?
Yeah, buy my cup now. Look at this.
It's just like, just tell us the fucking what's going on and leave it at that. His kid's fucking awesome. Right here. I got Mr. Yanafui.
Oh, is that where the guys are kissing or whatever?
No. Why? Do you got that?
No, he sent it to me, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? And he's like, oh, don't be angry. They are in love or something. I'm like, what?
Fuck.
He made Eric July and that guy kissing.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the guy who does the body language that we said was Yanafui. Remember?
Oh,
He's talking about Elon's kid. I
all right.
wanted to go over Elon's kid first, and then we'll move on. I also got that one dude, the puppet guy. Remember he put a comment on our thing?
Oh,
Topic of today, we could be talking about the Oval Office.
Look at this
and
kid.
what Trump was.
He was picking his
talking
nose
about
and
at
putting
the Oval
boogers on
Office,
the
or what
Resolute
Elon
desk and
Musk
everything.
was doing with his
It was
dark,
fucking hilarious.
dark Gothic MAGA hat at the Oval Office, but that doesn't matter because Little X,
Hey, Mo.
Little X was at the
Yeah, you
Oval
ran out the
Office,
names.
and
They're
as
all
usual,
alphabetic.
I haven't covered Little X that much, but the little guy just stole the show. The little guy just stole the show. Caption this. So there was Elon with his. I know that this is not the Gothic one. This is just the regular dark MAGA hat. And Little X was he's like a mini me. And his, I found it funny. I'm going to get ahead of myself and jump forward a bit because I found this picture
Yeah, he was wore out
really
by the
cute
end.
and adorable. And I found this tweet by Mambo Italiano very fun. Lil X in Ralph Lauren crouched
yeah, his name is X.
at his desk.
And he's
at
got
the
a giant
White
gold
House.
chain on too.
Shut
Hey, Liam.
down the internet.
It's X
One
476.
spontaneous
It's named
shot
after
just
a
outdid
jet.
100
Star Wars,
years of
something in
ad
Star Wars is
campaigns.
named
If
after
I
it.
was Ralph Lauren, I would be really happy because this
I don't think it's an X-wing. It's jet.
this is priceless.
I'd have to
This
look
is
at
priceless.
Google
This is
it.
the best, the absolutely best advertising that you can get. Let's watch some of the videos because the videos will speak for themselves. Elon Musk brings on Little X into Oval Office with President Trump.
X, are you okay? This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's a high IQ individual.
Oh, he's got 12 fucking kids, Jack.
Restore democracy. Let's make you don't have a feedback loop. Okay, excellent. We'd have to.
We had
That's
no
what we're
idea.
And the-
We had
and
no
the
idea we
huge
were gonna find
chain-
Bruce, including the woman that walked away with about 30 million.
It's just something we've got to fix, and we've also got to address the deficit. So we've got the good. We need to free the builders of America
Oh, a booger.
to build. There seems to be mysteriously they get wealthy. We don't know why.
500 billion. It's crazy the kind of numbers you're
It's really
talking
crazy.
about. Billion,
Right.
et cetera.
Well, we do find it sort of rather odd that
So what I tell you, this is a rather bizarre timeline. We got Donald Trump.
I
at different
make a
time in
meme
the
of
White
Erica
House, which
July
is,
and this man kissing,
which is outrageous
and I make
in
it
itself
instantly very
after that,
happy.
whatever happened in 2020. We are not
Can't
going
believe
to
it. Can't believe
elaborate
Yano sent me that
to
shit.
2020, but he's back, which is outrageous in itself. That comeback after all that has happened. We got Elon Musk in full,
Oh, it's
Darth Vader
XAEA.
suit, and talking about how he's cutting
XAEA 12.
left and
That's his
right
name.
in the government's budget,
Oh,
started by
Jesus.
USAID. And we got a little X fooling around.
Yeah,
and
it says
so
12 kids.
it's-
One died, Jack, and
yeah,
one's
it's the
handicapped.
only way that I can
One of
explain
them
Right.
died.
it,
Yeah,
bizarre.
an infant.
Not gonna lie,
Shit.
we got bizarre stuff with Biden, but the bizarre stuff we got with Biden was disgusting. This bizarre, this is more like this bizarre cute. That was bizarre, disgusting. This is more bizarre cute. We certainly prefer bizarre cute. Yes, it's absolutely prefer that.
there are
that
quite a
way.
few.
He's named
people
after a jet,
in
Hargrave.
the bureaucracy who have
And something to do
ostensibly a
12's got
salary
something to
of
do
a
with
few
Star
$100,000,
Wars. I don't
but
understand that part.
I find it so funny that he stands there like in some ways
Yeah,
in so many ways trying
Trump
to
said that he's a
mimic his
genius,
dad.
so he probably will be hiring
he can
him
be
in the future.
mischievous, yeah, but little X is 4 years old. He will be 5 in May. Thank you, J.E. Yeah, he's like a little boss, Veronica. He's like a little boss in there. He
That's
knows
bullshit.
he's learning
Jack.
he's learning the trade.
You know
can
that,
imagine-
Hargrave?
Can you imagine the
What?
the
You can't
the
name your
future
kid Hitler
between
in fucking Germany.
little X and Baron, little X and Baron, like
Why
we are,
would you want to
we
name
are
your kid that
witnessing
though?
this,
What the fuck?
this
I mean,
dynasties.
Can you name him Kyle?
That's what
I'm
I was
sure.
thinking,
Zeke Kyle.
what I was thinking about today. We're witnessing
Fuck.
the birth of this dynasties, this technocratic dynasties. Oh my God, Jesus, you're going there. You're gonna there. Yeah. I saw his gangsta gold chain. We're gonna zoom in on the gold chain.
somehow
Yeah, he's got a
managed to
gold
accrue
chain around his
tens of
neck. Wait till you
millions
see
of
this
dollars
part.
in net worth, while they are in that position, which is, what happened to USAID. We're just curious as to where it came from. Maybe they're very good at investing, in which case we should take their investment advice, perhaps. But there seems to be mysteriously
12, Grim. He had
wealthy.
12
Why?
altogether.
Where did it come from? And I think the reality is that they're getting wealthier.
This reminds me of those Leslie Nielsen movies. I really love Leslie Nielsen. Rest in peace. Those movies were great. And when you have this absolutely serious thing happening in the foreground, and you have Leslie doing something crazy in
Yeah,
the
Leslie
background,
Nielsen.
that was
Yeah,
that
the
was one of
Naked Gun.
the most standard gags. And
Nothing
not
to
because
see
they were
here.
basic or
Nothing.
standard. They weren't funny every time. This is pretty much the same. And we're gonna see the gold chain
That's
in
very
a minute.
expensive. That's the honest truth of it. So
This chain is
we're
not
looking
fucking
at,
around, Hargrave. Wait till you
say,
see it.
well, we
And not to mention that, speaking of Dodge, that they discovered how the retirement of federal employees was working. This is people working in an actual mine.
Yeah, there's people in a
salt
mine. I
salt
saw
mine.
that
It's,
today.
No.
Yeah,
It's,
that
it was
motherfucking shit is
wasn't a salt mine.
insane.
It was
It's
another
like the
kind of mine.
Mormons with the fucking doing all
I
the
think it was a
baptizing in the
limestone
mine.
mine.
I'm like, is
When
this
people
really
work
happening?
in a
Is
Yeah, that
mine,
shit's
people in a
they
really
can
going
only
on.
process 10,000 retirements in every.
Yeah, you can only
something-
do 10,000 a day
maybe
because
that's
the
a story
elevator
for
going up and down
tomorrow's
the
show.
mine.
We have
yeah.
a
And
today's show
sometimes
is
it
already
don't work,
packed.
the elevator, so nobody
But
retires.
that was just
What a
insane.
fucking joke.
Insane in so many ways. We don't have. We want a clear shot of the chain. Let me see. Yeah, it's like
No
Elon
comment,
was
you
trying to
son of a
show
bitch.
off Yeah, the chain. The
Look
chain.
at that fucking chain.
Man, that is quite a chain. That is quite a chain. Yeah, I remember those movies. Police Squad. The Police Squad was the TV show. I remember those. Especially the intro, where
the Naked Gun.
with the
Yeah.
police.
That was the first
car
time I
ride
ever
and all
saw
stuff.
Anna Nicole Smith,
But
man. And
but
I was
again,
like,
this is
"Holy
so
fuck."
wholesome. This is so funny. Little X.
Who the fuck is
I'm
this
pretty sure
blonde?
we're gonna be seeing Little X.
That
more
was
and
like
more
the Nicole
frequently
T of the 90s.
as well. Elon is unveiling everything that is happening. He hasn't even touched the Department of Defense. That is gonna
There he
be
goes.
interesting. That is gonna be
Ah.
His dad on the desk.
we
He
will
ain't
be
fucking
Dario
around.
Jr.
to check that out. But again, I would
It's
like to know what you think about
Dario.
little
Oh,
X
yeah.
on the Oval in the Oval Office with with the Diet Coke button. Did he get to press the Diet Coke button? You know that Donald Trump has a Diet Coke button that he presses that, and then in seconds somebody arrives.
Yeah, I just wanted to show his fucking kid.
I like when that there's some lady on there and she's like, "Oh, we're giving all this money to SpaceX and that's a conflict of interest and all this." And
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on.
and he's like, "You're not giving, the contract isn't given to me at all. It's given to SpaceX. Show me a contract where it's given to Elon Musk. There isn't one." And the lady couldn't say anything. He totally fucked her.
Fuck. This shit is crazy as fuck right here.
Did you see Marjorie Taylor screaming with that black lady today?
Yeah.
Oh, God, those people are so insufferable.
That's Crockett. That was the first Doge committee, and the leftists were just fucking shitheads during the whole thing. It was a joke. It's like,
Why can't we get a professional auditor in here, yo? Why do we got an IT guy doing this?
did you see the blind guy? I got him in the another folder. They got a blind guy that was in charge of fucking the government oversight. Hey, George.
A blind guy?
Yeah, and he's bitching that they fired all the general inspectors.
Damn it, George, how did you get in here? What are you doing here?
I came in through the front door.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Well, check this out, though. A blind guy was bitching that he was the inspector before. And what the fuck's a blind guy going to see when all these criminals are doing all this shit?
Yeah, is it in Braille?
The fuck? It was ridiculous. And everybody in the fucking thing's going, is he Ray Charles Jr.? And they're all making fun. And then somebody goes, hey, don't make fun of a blind guy. And they're like, a fucking blind guy? It was insane.
Well,
He was using his Daredevil radar.
The fuck? I used to like Daredevil till that dumb shit.
He can honestly say, I see nothing. I see nothing. I don't know what's going on.
So these crazy bastards, man. This ball bitch, they're going to show. This is Summer Lee, another new crazy bitch. They all want their repetitions now. Have you noticed that? That's our new thing right now. Get fucked. I want.
Despite, however,
hey, you stupid bitch who never worked a day in your life. I worked my whole life, and these motherfuckers taxed the fuck out of me. And every job I had, I could have died doing. And you know what they did to me, Hargrave, afterwards? They lowballed me. And then I find out later on, they're telling everybody, we're going to have to make you work till you're 65 or 70. Hey, go fuck yourselves. Now that I found out what you did, you owe us. You owe us all, you cocksuckers. You know that?
And right now, we're trying to get rid of waste, and we're going to introduce a reparations bill.
No, guys, relax for a moment, okay? These idiots that are talking about reparations and all that stuff, that already happened in 1870, and it happened most epically in the United States. And these chicks here, they have no idea about American history and how awesome it was for the reparations for the people who needed the reparations. These chicks here are looking for hand-me-outs.
Well, this bald
Well,
bitch.
yeah, that's what the.
right.
Oh God, she's the worst.
She said today that she's looking for people to work with that will censor us and fucking keep us in our place, basically.
Yeah.
All these fuckheads work for George Soros. And then look at
Okay.
this crazy cat bitch on the left. She was screaming at the guy at the Department of Education. We're not criminals and thugs.
Yeah.
Look at this bitch.
Yep. How about those idiots that were singing that thing about we're gonna win?
Oh,
or something
yeah.
like that?
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Them communist motherfuckers. I couldn't even put that up because I was saying to myself, this reminds me when I was a kid and I had them leftist fucking teachers singing that communist shit at me, and I tell them to go fuck themselves then.
Yeah, you need to
Well,
understand that George
well,
Bush is killing Muslim children. What?
Well, that's the only thing they have is, jazz hands. That's their argument.
God damn, are they stupid?
That's
It's just,
about it. That's all they really do have.
Yeah,
They've
that's
got nothing.
Yeah, they got nothing because if they try to talk on merit, the exit, they know where the exit is.
There's zero merit there.
Well,
Claims
you got to ask yourself the question: why are these people going against their own interest to survive?
because they're getting the money out of all that money, Hargrave. I mean, George, they're fucking part of the grift. If they weren't getting money and kickbacks, I just found out that all that shit that George Soros did to us, we paid for through
Yes.
U.S. aid.
Yes.
That's just like a tip of the iceberg. The shit's insane. And now they're on there. They got Tuber on there, that fucker who got caught masturbating on CNN, on there saying, well, I don't see no receipts. All I hear is them saying stuff and no receipts.
No. Okay, yeah. See, that's the problem. That's I believe that's a lie. Why? Because the receipts are posted on X Doge and
That's
also
what they
the
said, though, the motherfucker.
the Doge website. So all the receipts that are happening with Doge and what they're discovering, all that stuff, they are already publicly posting it.
Yeah, they don't understand what receipts are. They think receipts are something else.
No,
They're all
when
full
they-
of shit.
When the guy says, I don't see any receipts. Well, it's because you either are willfully ignorant or just plain
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, it's like Maxine Waters. Show me your ID, and then she shows it to her, and she goes, "Show me another one."
Yeah.
It's like, what? That's his fucking idea, bitch. How's he gonna get in there and you can't? He can get in there because he's got the ID. Oh, show me another one. Show me it again. Ugh, fuck up.
Yeah, I know. What a wretched whore. Check
God.
out this dumb bitch. This is a new member of the squad, or at least she wants to be. It's first this black guy comes up and says,
I've
Trump!
been told I have 30 seconds, so I am going to tell you that we do have to. I don't swear in public very well, but we have to Trump.
You hear that?
Who's this guy?
She's some idiot voted for her.
Please don't tell my children that I just did that.
Yeah, well, I do it
Swear
live.
in
So it
public
can be
very
seen for
well, but we
eternity.
have to fuck Trump.
Go ahead, bitch.
Okay, I see what's going on. She's gonna go home.
What the
Remember
fuck
this?
is this?
You don't remember this is from England. They had the no, don't touch me there square.
It's not England. I think it's Sweden.
All right. I remember it was some freak ass European shit.
My no square?
Yeah, you got to do the cross and then the
Okay.
cross down at your crotch and then
Okay,
your arms
okay.
down.
Yeah, no, hold on a second. Okay, just let me give you a little history on
Get
this.
on the camera and dance it for us, George.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So-
want to
so
see if I
basically-
can get
basically-
Tiana and them to dance to this and do this thing.
Basically, I think it's Sweden, and there was so much rape and assault on women that they needed to communicate without actual words because none of the
The aliens don't
migrants
speak English.
speak English. So they came up with this dance routine, right, to basically say, "Don't rape us." Okay. Now, here's the thing: when the migrants saw this, you know what the first thing they thought?
What?
Ooh, a sexy woman dancing for me. Oh,
Yes, touch me there. This is my yes square.
exactly.
We're going to play it again.
Now look at this video from that thinking. See that?
Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Last week, a 25-year-old employee of Elon
Oh, they're
Musk's
bitching about big balls.
Department of Government Efficiency resigned after racist anti-Indian posts resurfaced. But VP
fuck off,
JD
Whoopi,
Vance is
God.
defending him, tweeting that he disagrees with the post but doesn't think stupid social media
How is this
activities
show
should
still on? Who the
ruin
fuck
his
watches this?
Oh, by the way,
Then
I believe she's
hold
on
on.
because
Now-
she's reading whatever's on the teleprompter.
Yeah,
because
she gets
she's bro-
paid.
because she's broke.
Yeah. She got sued like a motherfucker.
Jeez. These teeth, man.
Yeah, she's a winner.
Forgive me for it. Is it Doge? Doge. Doge?
Gosh,
Doge.
Prince, you don't know how to say
Doge?
Doge.
What is it?
A Doge.
I'm just
You
gonna call it
stupid
Doge.
old bitch.
Not gonna tell you what I call it.
Yeah. Well, he called on Doge
Calls
to
it
quote,
lunch.
bring. Listen, if you can't have a little fun with
Hey,
this.
Jim.
And so I'm quoting JD Vance. Bring him back. If he's a bad dude or a terrible member of the team, fire him for that. Now, Vance's wife and children are Indian, and people are a little surprised that he doesn't consider this guy maybe a baddish kind of dude.
Because
So,
he's normal.
I'm throwing it out there. This is what they say about Doge and the guy.
You don't have to be married to an Indian person to be completely offended by
This
what
just
he
gets
said
stupid.
here.
I just wanted to touch on fucking big balls because then I got him fucking.
No, it's Harry Balls now.
I just
Yeah,
don't
that's-
understand how that show is still on, man.
That's fucking Elon's thing
Oh,
now.
that show you'll end up discovering they're getting paid by USAID. You just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, right. Like all
Well,
the rest.
that,
of
yeah,
them.
that makes sense. We need to cut that then.
Well, they haven't looked at Hollywood yet. You realize that, right? Everything that they're looking at right now is like, top level. Hollywood is not in a top level problem.
You know what's a real concern is we need to have Doge look into this Comicsgate stuff. We need to see what's going on there.
Why? Who cares?
Yeah, we need to look into that and see what's happening.
Like I said, who cares?
I do. It's our money. It's our taxpayer money. Let's see what happens. Why, George? You got something to hide?
Yeah,
You're gonna
George.
find out that you
Yes.
spent
Are you
$2
on that
million
list?
on ribs.
Yes.
Get your ribs goodbye, George. We're gonna be more efficient now. We're gonna limit you down to 5 ribs instead of $2 million worth of ribs.
Without the barbecue sauce? You bastard.
Been hoarding all the maple syrup too. What's up with that?
Well, a little maple syrup, a little ketchup, a little
It went
hot
up.
sauce. You got the perfect barbecue sauce. Oh, add a little garlic and a touch of vinegar. Perfect barbecue sauce. You're welcome.
Mo Big says Whoopi is proof that blacks does crack.
No, isn't she the confirmation? First, it's was it that rapper that sings a lot and smokes a lot?
Who's
I don't know
that?
who that is. Yeah.
Okay, that's all of them practically.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna have Shep send me that no thing later. I'm gonna send that to Kiana and them. I'm gonna say, you guys need to do this.
Fraud is different from abuse.
This is the blind guy.
From both. When we talk about improper payments, they are a subset of those other 3 categories. But that doesn't tell us the whole picture either. Sometimes improper payments are a function of bad record keeping. Sometimes they are a function of outdated information technology systems. Sometimes they come about through human
Snoop
error, and
Dogg,
sometimes they come
Hargrave?
about through negligence. There are a variety
Maybe,
of
I
reasons.
guess. I don't know.
Listening to the weasel words. Yeah. Sometimes
Mr. Hitler?
No,
He's
sometimes
Hail
blind.
Hitler.
You're missing the whole thing, George. He's blind.
Hail Hitler.
Our fraud and waste is because, and then they say, well, maybe because we got it wrong. It's not really waste. It's just we got it wrong.
Of those other 3 categories.
Hey, Shrubbles, do you see Mr. Hitler there? Hail Hitler.
Improper payments
Hail
are a function of
Hitler.
Bad record keeping. Sometimes they are a function of outdated information technology systems. Sometimes they come about through human error, and sometimes they come about through negligence. There are a variety of
I
reasons.
can't
why
believe this is a real thing.
It's like a Monty Python. I was thinking that earlier. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that mine thing, that's all BS. I'll tell you why. Because Iron Mountain is not old school. Iron Mountain is one of the most advanced data centers, storage places in the world.
What are you talking about? Where they do the retiring shit?
Yes, it's
It's in
called
the
Iron.
basement of it, George.
It's Iron
It ain't-
Mountain, man.
Yeah, but it's in the shit that they did in the 50s. Come on, how high tech can
Okay,
that be
see,
down there?
again, you're like getting caught in the
It
bullshit.
just simply is not the case that improper.
Well, they need to update their computers and stuff.
Yeah, but
because
one elevator going down there. I mean, George, come on. Think about it.
No. Iron Mountain
Waste is different.
is an advanced
Fraud is different
facility.
from abuse.
The elevator that
Abuse
they're
is different
talking
from both.
about is going into the secondary level where they have the legacy records.
That doesn't tell us the whole.
That is not.
Sometimes
All right,
we're
fuck
talking-
them. When this first started, they were saying that he had a script that was being put on his glasses before they started saying he was blind. They were roasting the fuck out of him. It was hilarious.
There are a variety of reasons why improper payments happen.
And that guy keeps adjusting his mic for him.
the number one reason is because he's blind and doesn't know what's
He
happening.
can't see what the fuck's going on. They keep giving him braille of shit,
Yeah.
of cartoons and shit, probably.
Yeah, here, sign this blank check. Let me move your hand over here.
Yeah, here's what it says.
We talk about improper payments.
$1 billion for tortillas. Thank you.
But that doesn't tell us the whole.
50 million for condoms? What the fuck's up with that?
Yeah, those condoms were not for the
Sheepskin.
terrorists. Okay, they're not for the terrorists.
Yeah, they said it wasn't Gaza Strip. It was Gaza, Africa.
They better
But
keep
for
sending
terrorists.
condoms to polar bears. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you need them, Hargrave, more than anybody.
They'll take my USA away, you bastards.
And by the way, those condoms were all pigskins.
Abuse is different from both. When we talk about
I
improper.
was going to say sheep, but why the fuck is he wearing Ray-Bans if he's blind? I mean, why the fuck would you even care? One time I did a bunch of woodwork for a blind lady and she drove me fucking nuts. Later on when I was done, I was like, why the fuck didn't she just paint it all black? I mean, why the fuck would a blind person even care? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Oh, it was nuts.
Because she's blind and she can only see color.
Well, she had some fag hag running around fucking behind me, making sure everything matched, everything was perfect. So I had to go back and get different wood, make sure everything was fucking from grain to grain. You know what I mean?
Fraud is different from abuse.
Oh, and I had to stain, everything had to be perfect too. So I had to be like, this was a fuck job. So I get it all done. And then I was done. I was like, fuck, I would spray paint it all black and who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? I'm blind.
Sometimes they are a function of outdated information.
Okay, well, are we listening to this guy on a loop?
Sometimes they come
No.
about through human error, and sometimes
I just
they
wanted to
come
show
about
what a
through negligence.
fucking joke this is.
There are
I
a
mean,
variety of reasons why
what the
improper payments
fuck?
He's gonna recite the alphabet next.
I mean, he's the old inspector and he's bitching that they fired him.
All I gotta say is Hail Hitler.
No, Hedler.
Yeah, Hitler. Hail Hitler.
Yeah, Hail Hedler. So fucking, they're all bitching, you know, show us your income, and finally did. And then what did they all do? It's fascism.
They're shitting their pants now that Elon's going after their actual records and finding out, hey, you only make $250,000 a year. Why are you valued at $20 billion?
Thank you, George. That was great. So Nancy Pelosi's annual salary, $223,000 a year. Net worth, $202 million. Mitch McConnell annual salary, $200,000 a year. Net worth, $95 million. Chuck Schumer annual salary, $210,000. Can you imagine getting $210,000 a year? Net worth, $75 million. Elizabeth Warren, $285,000 a year. Her net worth, $67 million. So how the fuck did they get all that money?
Exactly. And if they did get the money legitimately, here's the question. Wait a minute. If you did get that money legitimately, that $95 million legitimate, that means you're actually working a second job. That's a no-no.
That's what Trump was saying. He's saying a lot of these motherfuckers that he's got working at home, they're all working fucking 2 and 3 fucking jobs now.
Yeah, you either are working for the government or you're not.
This is a big deal. Mitch McConnell voted against fucking Tulsi Gabbard. As soon as they said only one Republican voted against her, I knew it was fucking Turtle.
Yep.
Well, actually, to be fair, I don't think he actually voted because he was incapacitated.
Yeah, he fell going onto the stage.
They said, Mo, since you brought that up, for her to make the money she has, she'd have to be 1,200 years old.
Yep.
Oh, you talking about interest in some sort of investment?
Yeah, talking about insider trading.
Well, then that's when what's his name said, Elon said, if she's that great of an investor, I want her investing for me then.
Yeah, exactly.
And look at her
I would say-
husband. He's a drunken, useless piece of shit with a hammer in his butt.
Oh,
You think
who's a
he's
sm-
investing this money? No.
Who's a
Give me a
smoke show?
break. It's a fucking shit show.
No, who's a smoke show here?
Oh,
that
that's
you're
Pam
showing?
Bondi. She's the fucking
yeah.
new
Yeah, that's right.
law here. She announced legal action against New York for providing driver's license to illegal aliens. She's going after their governor now, and they dropped charges against Adams because fucking that was all because of Biden.
Well, they dropped charges against Adams because he's a stool pigeon.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Who cares? But El Salvador's
Oh, I
president.
do. If stoolies get the spoolies.
Yeah, George gets tired. He has to sit down a lot. He needs a stool.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Yeah, Pam Bondi's almost fucking 60, George. Did you know that? And she's still
I-
banging.
Isn't she a grandmother right now?
Probably. Hey, George. I mean, Billy. She's got fucking a young husband. I was shocked when I seen it. I was like, holy fuck.
How young? What's the age
I'd
range?
say in maybe 30, late 30s.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
She ain't fucking around. Hey, Courtney.
She's not bad.
No, I'd
what?
hit it, but
What?
I wouldn't brag about it, and I sure in the fuck wouldn't date her. But I'd
Yeah,
hit
it's like, yeah, it's a one-nighter. That's about how I'd put it.
it. So El Salvador's president said, you know what we did when judges did this shit to us when I took over? He said, we just fucking impeached them and went around them, and we proceeded to do what we wanted. Fuck them.
Yeah, judges should stick to crimes, not government policies.
This is what I was bitching about at the beginning of the show, man. You work all your fucking life, and they give you $1,000, and then you find out
One
what
of the things
the
I see a
fuck
lot in
happened.
South Florida are people that have been in this country that maybe came from Cuba 45 years ago. They've worked here their entire lives. They retire. They get $800, $900, $1,000 a month from Social Security. And then they run into somebody who just got here from Cuba 3 months ago, 29 years old, doesn't work, and is given $1,500 a month in benefits by our government because they're refugees. That refugee, a year later, is traveling back to Cuba 15 times. So you're a refugee
build a
fleeing
house.
oppression from a place that you now go back and visit 15 times the following year. And in the meantime, we're giving you Medicaid, food stamps, health care for your children, cash payments from the refugee fund. So imagine if you've been working here for 40 years and your Social Security check is smaller than the benefits going to a 28-year-old able-bodied person who just got here. That's
what's
real.
wrong-
That
what-
happens.
yeah.
That's happening every day. That makes
Okay,
no
well,
sense.
And what's wrong with it?
What do you mean what's wrong with it? Fuck these
What's wrong with it?
fucks.
You know, some kid figured out how to game the system. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it's bad if these fucking clowns are just letting it happen and then they're getting fucked. I got lowballed, George, and all my shit that I did for this country, I could have died for. And then they lowballed me, and then I find out that they're doing this kind of shit. They're just giving it away like it's nothing, but then they treat me like it's fucking plutonium or gold that they're giving me. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Well, you
Fuck
accepted
them
it
to
like a
fuck
bitch.
land.
What do you want me to say?
So to fuck, just be
Say,
glad you're not.
here's your Cuban zirconia. There you go.
Yeah, he's starting a new department after this. It's going to be Teabag. Doge is abolishing the IRS and GAO and combining them into one new department led by Big Balls. New agency is the Tax Evaluation and Bureau for Accountability Government, or Teabag for short.
Oh, wait, that's a real thing?
No, it's a fucking joke.
I like how Trump fired those FEMA assholes who gave the money to the illegals. I'm glad they're gone.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
that-
crazy.
Remember that FEMA idiot that was crying? She's like, it really hurts our feelings when people talk bad about us. I'm like, bitch, these people have lost everything, and you're sitting here crying about your feelings? That one needs to be fired.
They fired the ones that were there that gave all the money to New York, to the hotels. And
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
all fired.
Get them the fuck out of there.
And her boss, the CEO, and the fucking ones underneath them, the deputies all got fired.
Good.
Yeah,
They're going to be all
and I
crying.
believe they got fired with cause, which means they are shit out of luck on that sweet cheddar.
Yeah. This shit is crazy though, man. How much money this bitch got?
Who's she?
Fuck. That's Chelsea Clinton trying to look all good. Really,
Oh,
she's
no.
a fucking hoe dog.
Yeah, she's on her way to looking as ugly as her mom.
Well, she's not her dad's kid. She's her mom's best
Obviously.
friend.
And yeah, they had him Clinton side too.
They were giving her $12 million a year to provide afternoon meals to children in Africa, India, and Bangladesh. How many of those kids?
Wait. They were giving her $12 million to hand out a meal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Plus, they gave her $58 million. She spent 10 on her house. She spent 3 on her wedding, and who knows what the fuck happened to the other part of the $58 million.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Plus, this is all Obama did this.
That's awesome, man. If somebody hands me $10 million just to, reach over and
Also, thank you for sharing the same
food. Yeah, no problem.
sense of humor as I. It's kind of.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I remember seeing this. Yeah.
Hello, and thank you for always coming back for laughs. Thank you for sharing my work. And also, thank you for sharing the same sixth sense of humor as I. It's kind of nice to see people out there that enjoy justice as much as I do. Some people out there will cry and complain, man, you post violent videos, you're a violent person. I go, I don't post violent videos all the time, but, what's wrong with seeing violent criminals get instant justice served instantly like a cup of freaking noodles or stovetop stuffing? What the hell is wrong with that? And if you have a problem with that, you're probably a criminal sympathizing piece of garbage, or you are a criminal. So once again, thank you everybody for getting my work out there. Thank you for always coming back. To all the people that are supporting the Rumble links that are watching those videos, know that supports.
I watch all this shit. I don't know about you.
Is he on the radio? Because he sounds like a radio voice.
I think he was. AOC's crying, laughed my ass off at a billionaire earnestly trying to sell people an idea that free speech is actually $8 a month subscription plan. And then Elon goes, your feedback is appreciated and I'll pay $8.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, give them bread and circuses and they'll never revolt.
Oh, we got the circus.
Well, when they promise you bread and circuses, but you didn't revolt, now you can't even afford bread and circuses. Oh, that's good. Oh, this idiot. He's Anderson Federation of Teachers in Indiana sent an email to educators claiming that schools will return to segregated schools because of Trump's practices.
I don't even know.
Segregation? Fuck.
I love it when the idiots create such a easily identifiable lie. I mean, it's just a chef's kiss.
Oh, this is from.
By the way, breaking news. I just want to point out, no one's talked about this yesterday or today. One of the USAID programs that they had, I shit you not, there was a study for transgender trees. I kid you not.
You got to be kidding me with
no,
this.
I shit you not. It happened yesterday. At that point, I just put my hands in the air and said that was not on my bingo card, and I'm just throwing my bingo card out the door.
Yeah, they got the dances and everything, Mo.
Transgender trees, guys. Transgender trees. There was an actual study for that. On top of, I kid you not, sticking marbles up an animal's butt and then making them go to the bathroom.
God damn, I hate these people. You don't hate them enough. That's what I said tonight.
It's like I go, these people are so whacked. Fauci and his gang of goons.
Oh yeah, I got a whole thing on that. I haven't even read through it yet. I kind of didn't watch because I knew it was going to be fucked up. But this is General Piggy. He's a friend of the show. He made this.
Yeah, we better have sex with each other.
Note to self,
Hey, didn't these guys have a big fight out
in a movie?
In a movie, Jason versus whatever the other guy's name is.
Oh, he's talking about what's his name, Freddy Krueger or whatever.
Yeah, no, but didn't Jason fight the other guy, the Halloween guy?
I can't remember. I thought it was Freddy Krueger.
I remember the Freddy Krueger fight. It was total bullshit, by the way.
I remember they had that blonde nude on there. I remember that.
Well, I thought Jason fought what the hell is the guy's name? Michael Myers.
Yeah, he was there.
What's this in the background?
Just bombs falling in Iran.
USAID bombs. Oh, by the way, there's a meme out there where it says, "Oh, by the way, USAID." In one hand, you build a house. The other hand destroys the house.
Yeah, that's my tax dollars at work, and more of my tax dollars at work.
By the way, my projection, or actually Denelli and my projection is that by the end of the year, 36 trillion will be written off.
What, you think they're going to find 36 trillion? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because and look at it. We're 3 weeks in, and they haven't even started yet. This is
we got to go to the Pentagon and the education thing.
And Pentagon, education, Social Security, health. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
You know that guy, the Fox News guy that got appointed for the military, whatever. He's like, well, I know they're going to find something here because I saw something about that the army is fighting climate change. Why the hell are we doing that? We got wars going on. We got time to fight the climate.
Yeah. The climate change is racist. We got to fight it.
Yeah.
You know what? This earth could shake us up like fleas on a motherfucking dog. We ain't don't mean fuck to what the fuck's going on.
Well,
anybody who thinks different is crazy. And if we affect anything, they're
well,
not.
You know what's crazy? Crazy is 13 premiers from Canada, 10 provinces and 3 territories are coming to Washington D.C. to talk and negotiate, tariffs with Canada, and talk tough with tariffs. Like dollar for dollar, all that stuff. And here's the bullshit thing about it. It's like, I can't believe these guys are even thinking about challenging the United States on the tariffs. Why? First of all, Trump can just say, all right, bitches, I'll just take away the $200 billion that I give you every year. At that point, the entire country of Canada collapses instantly. So they're thinking of, we're going to fight back with tariffs of our own. It's like, no, you're not going to do squat.
Those tariffs are going to turn everything around. They're going to get rid of fucking
Trudeau. Is that what you think?
No, you guys, you know what he said today, George? You're kind of behind on what's going on. He said that he's not fucking around, that Canada is going to become our 51st state.
Yeah, I know that. We've known that for a while now.
It's coming down.
There'll be one of us soon.
Trump doesn't throw that out without.
It'll be easier for me
serious.
to date chicks over on that side of the border. I can tell you that much. It's got to be a hassle going back and forth.
Yeah, then we could say we have all the hot Canadian chicks because they'll be American now.
Yeah. And that beer too.
Bacon.
Again, Trump doesn't. Trump. When Trump makes a joke, it's a joke. Like only Rosie O'Donnell. That's a joke, right?
Yeah.
But everything else that he says is serious.
Well, he also pushes shit because he's the art of the deal. So he like makes it like, I want 5 million, and then he'll take 100,000 to be happy.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
I know
mean?
that. But he's diminishing Trudeau's brand, so to speak. So that way the Canadian, the people of Canada. Oh, by the way, I was asked in a serious question. Do you think the people of Canada would accept, Canada being part of the United States? I go, absolutely, they would.
Drop
Instantly.
And everything in their life's going to improve. You don't think
No.
like...
You're playing the bullet points that everyone's talking about. Okay, sit back and listen to this. Why I say the people of Canada would say it instantly is because the American government, the propaganda of the American government, has done its job really well. Why? Because the people of Canada know more about the culture of the United States and the history of the United States than the people of Canada. Than the people of the United States know about Canada.
No, I know Canada history real good. My grandparents are from Canada.
Yeah, blah blah. You're like a special retard case. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
Did you hear what fucking Putin said today? One of the fucking journalists over there said, if you know that the Americans destroyed our gas line to Europe and it caused all this pollution, the biggest blah, 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 why aren't you saying anything about it? He said, because they control all media and that there's nothing that you can get past them.
Well, see, the problem is it was the Biden administration that destroyed his pipeline, not Trump.
Yeah. Why do you think they made such a deal so quick? And that prisoner came back yesterday.
Yeah. If it was Trump, it would be a completely different ball game. Trump wouldn't blow up the pipeline. All he'll do is just tax the bejesus out of them, and to the point where the pipeline's useless.
Well, we could out-pressure them too. I mean, we got all the gas. We got more fucking oil and gas than they got in the Middle East. That's what kills me.
Well, yeah. Here's another thing. The Canadians, Pierre probably asked, well, we got LNG. We could leverage this and leverage that. Go like, you bitches, my government, the bitches that they are trying to, jockey and talk tough and all that stuff. And the government's not working. It's been prorogued, whatever it's called, right? Trump's already making the LNG and oil and gas deals right now. He's literally taking the business away from Canada, while Canada is sitting there trying to figure out what to do. We got nothing to sell. It's already, the deal's already happening without Canada in the mix.
You remember this chick? She's the one that was the money lady for fucking Camel Toe Harris, and she got all mad at the end that they were all lying to her.
Who's the top right guy? Ethan Van Sciver?
No, it's the guy Ray something. He does that talk show. They talks to all the military people.
Ray Bolger?
No, I can't think of his fucking name.
This cute tiny Asian girl is completely breaking the internet right now and single-handedly dismantling the Democratic National Party. Watch this.
What's she doing now?
She's deciding whether to run for governor in 2026 or try again for 2028. And I had someone, I kid you not, call me at 3:30 a.m. this morning.
Run for governor in California?
Yeah. She didn't call me, but I have a mega donor. She's the co-founder of Two-Factor Authorization. She called me at 3:30 a.m. this morning saying the Democratic Party is in shambles. Yes, we already knew that, but coming from the horse's mouth, it was very important. And she was saying how nobody, there's not a single person of importance in the Democratic Party thinks that Kamala Harris should run again. But Kamala Harris is in her cloud of delusion. She still might run again in 2028 for president. So right now the choice is whether to run for California governor in 2026 or president in 2028. And let me tell you something that the press doesn't know about. In order to run for governor,
I got Pete Buttigieg butt juice running here for governor.
Guys, if you're going to talk over this,
lieutenant
just
governor
pause
is a
it.
woman named Eleni. She's a long.
No, George, you're supposed to tell us to pause.
but she's the current lieutenant governor of California under Gavin Newsom. She is running for governor now. She's the current front runner. She's very close with Kamala. In fact, her cousin, Kristen Bertolina Faust, was Kamala Harris's finance chair. So for Kamala Harris to run for governor, she would have to stab her friend in the back. And I know this is
She's willing to,
because it's a question of integrity versus ambition. Is she going to put her friend first, or she's going to put her ambition first? And if I were to, I mean, I know Kamala, and I would say that she would probably put her ambition first. Friendship is collateral damage for her.
Man.
Sean Ryan, that's the guy's name. He does all those interviews with people.
If she runs, I'm the fuck out of here. God damn it. Fucking bitch. Why can't she just fuck off? You stupid people here. She won California by 76%. This is how stupid these fucks are here. They'll vote her in like nothing. They'll be like, oh, this is so great. Look at us.
Yeah, but who's going to I keep saying, stop voting for fucking politicians and it'll all end. But everybody keeps on voting for them. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, because everybody here is like stupid liberal idiots.
You see this?
Oh, Black Olives Matter was something I can agree with. Especially on pizza.
These motherfuckers released immigrant kids with tuberculosis in 44 states. The shit, it's like they planned to fuck us, you know that?
Jesus Christ.
The deeper I dig, the worse it gets, it seems like.
Well, what do you think they're going to do? I mean, you know, they got to use, you know, the stuff they have on hand, tuberculosis, Ebola, HIV, all that stuff.
Yeah, they didn't even give them the coof shot when they came in.
Don't worry about it. They'll get it when they eat the meat and all that shit.
God, that's why I get my shit right from my cows.
Last weekend, I had a meeting in a ski resort in the Alps, which is probably the most expensive town in the world. I was not there to ski, for the record, but the whole town is Ukrainian. You know, all the visitors are Ukrainian, and they're rolling into Air Maze and dropping $1 million in an afternoon. All through Europe, you see this. The richest people are the Ukrainians. That money is ours. It belongs to me and you and every other American taxpayer. That's where it's going. Second fact, not guess, fact is the Ukrainian military is selling a huge percentage, up to half of the arms that we send them. Half. And I'm not guessing of this. I know that for a fact, not speculation. And a lot of us winding up with the drug cartels on our border. This is a crime, what's happening. Our intel agencies are fully aware of this. You tell me they're not profiting from this. What do you think, the CIA is not profiting from this? Yes, they are. Can't prove that, but I believe that. What they don't know this. I know this, but they don't know this. They know this. No one is saying it. Like, no American seems aware of this. We're sending these arms to Ukraine, billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, and it's being stolen and sold to our actual enemies. Like, what the?
Yeah, we're arming our fucking own enemies.
You see the problem right there? He says he knows that as a fact, and if he does, then why isn't this fact being as you know, taken care of as a crime by the?
We're back to that nobody cares and that they're all in on it.
Well, we just approved what's her face in there, so maybe she'll deal with it. What's her name? Tulsi or whatever. She just got approved today.
Yeah, she got approved, and after fucking Mitch voted against her, that piece of shit.
Oh, I need some lettuce here.
Oh yeah, this is their new thing.
I think they're keeping.
They've
them
loved
alive
their
long
country.
enough,
Oh, it's Tough Guy.
Yeah, they're calling Doge the Department of Government Evil now. Can you believe this shit?
They've loved their country. They've highly favored their faith. They believed in an America.
Is that the chick
was for all
that screwed Clinton in the back?
They get up every morning.
It looks like
they
her.
put on their clothes
Lewinsky.
and they come to buildings like this all over the country to do a simple, nonpartisan job, and that is to serve the people of America with the best service they can provide.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes, they work hard. Yes, they play by the rules. Yes, they love their country. Yes, they cherish their faith. And yes, they want a fair shot. What we're seeing coming out of Washington is anything but that. Every time you hear Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, you just remember it is the Department of Government Evil. Over.
This is the guy that was. I have the video of him going, we're gonna fight you in the streets. We're gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, please do this. Please try
Right.
to do this. I
Wait a
mean,
minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me this idiot is calling for violence?
Yeah, they all are.
George,
The
did
reason
you
why
know
they're
that-
doing this
What?
is because Doge was really the digital department of government oversight, Office of Government Oversight, and guess who made it? And guess who designed
Obama.
it?
I know it's Obama.
And so it was bulletproof.
Obama designed it to be bulletproof.
Yeah, and it's a back door into the government, and he fucking must have forgot about it because he was high on coke, or I don't know what he did. But once fucking Elon saw it, he's like, "Hey," and it's funded by the Department of Defense, so they can't fuck with the money. That's why all they're doing is reeing. They can't do fuck all about Doge. All they can do is just make up all these stories about it, that it's going to take your Social Security. You know what? I'd give up everything that I've got just to stop these fucking monsters. If it takes them 6 months to figure it all out, you know that?
Right now they wanted to audit the people with 87,000 IRS agents, and now the problem is,
now they're pointed at them.
Now the audit's coming on them.
Yep.
And they're not happy about it. Oh, well,
Tough shit.
Yeah,
They ought to be drug tested too, every one of them motherfuckers, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my gosh, I would think Pelosi and the black lady, the one that looks like a horse. We just saw her.
Oh, the bald one?
No. The one that looks like a horse.
Whoopi Goldberg?
No. The other black lady that looks like a horse.
God damn, I don't know, man.
I don't know who you're
That's like
talking
saying
about.
the black rapper that smokes. Come on.
Well, the one that tried to get into that office and she couldn't, and she said,
Well, how
"Show
about
me
the
your ID."
Canadian that likes bacon? Who's that?
Yeah, this bitch went from 6 million to fucking 30 million in 3 years. The past 3 years, she's got $30 million.
Yeah, like Elon said, hey, show me how you did the investment. I'll hire you, man.
Well, she was administrator for that U.S. aid. Now she's sitting there crying that. You know what Elon found out?
This is the chick that said no to getting releasing information.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
yeah.
She's also the one that said don't give no FEMA to fucking anybody that that backs Trump. But Elon found out that there's multiple Social Security numbers for all of us. That's why your Social Security number starts with S for your last name or whatever it is, because there's fucking A through Z of your fucking security number.
Wait, why?
Yeah, because they can fucking use it multiple fucking times.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, this is all got to fucking stop. You think they're going to stop it? They don't want to stop it. They got to fucking, this is nuts. This is a video by the military. 2.3 million for this VR training course that taught soldiers how to have difficult conversations about DEI.
Is an
Yeah,
opportunity to have
I heard
a
about that.
difficult conversation when it comes to DEIA. There is an avatar, and behind that avatar, there is a trained individual who is going to have the conversation. He or she will be able to either elevate the difficulty of the
this shit.
conversation or back down. And
It's my money.
The time that we're living
Wait a
in is
minute.
we have
What is A? What is
conversations
DEIA?
specifically dealing with people.
DEI Army?
No,
or?
DEIA.
It's for
Hey,
assholes.
What's the A stand
Diversity, exclusivity, or whatever. Inclusive assholes.
Or
That's what it means.
differences of opinions. It's important for us as individuals,
God,
and
that's a
leaders and
military
service
guy.
members, to have these conversations and allow
Talking like
us
a
to
high school
practice
counselor.
having these conversations that are often very difficult to have. This is for airmen. This is for guardians. This is
Yes,
for
using
civilians of all
adjectives
ranks
and
and
pronouns and
There's an opportunity to have a
conjecture.
difficult conversation when it comes to DEIA. There is an
Accessibility
avatar, and behind
is
that
the A,
avatar,
George.
there is a trained
See that? DEIA. accessibility.
DEIA.
Yeah, young man. Why don't you come to the ground? Young
Hillary
man,
Clinton,
won't you
she's worried
just
about
have a
her
program?
family name. She's worried about her family
me
name
at
after
the
this $84 million from USA.
Yeah, Hillary got
It's supposed to
84
go to
million.
people in Haiti. All of this is coming out. She posted on X after a box labeled Bill and Hillary Clinton with receipts totaling $83,624,489 was found. Hillary Clinton posted on X that there are some false claims going around about her family and about the Clinton Foundation, saying it's very important to correct the record, saying that they have helped millions and millions of people across America and across the world. And it is very important to know that their family doesn't earn anything from this work.
Right.
And Chelsea Clinton did not receive any of this money. However, we learned from Doge that the U.S. aid did give the Clinton Foundation $84 million. And from that relief effort, there are line items showing that Chelsea Clinton received $10 million for a beautiful mansion to live in and $3 million for a beautiful wedding.
Yeah, I want
so
that
us
shit.
Taxpayers,
Pay for my
we
shit, you
paid for
motherfuckers.
Chelsea Clinton's beautiful wedding for her $10 million mansion. The Clintons, they need to live a luxury life in America, while all of us need to work 2 to 3 jobs in America
And
just
eat
to
cheese.
survive.
Fuck you.
And the Clintons can give their only daughter a $10 million mansion to live
Well,
in.
yeah, they deserve it. Why? Because not everyone can become president. Gosh.
We must follow the science, screams the actor who believed Xenu dumped frozen aliens into volcanoes, exploded them with bombs 75 million years ago. That's Tom Cruise, by the way, in Scientology. This bitch.
Oh, who's the chick?
Watch.
Democrats are acting like cheating boyfriends right now. I'm sorry, but somebody's got to say it. I'm independent. I think there's good ideas on both sides. There's bad ideas on both sides. But what this Doge audit is reminding me of is like a girl taking her boyfriend's phone and like hiding in the bathroom. And the Democrats are just banging on the door. And they're like, you are invading my privacy. You can't go through my phone. And Elon Musk is like, yes, I can. I can see what you've been up to. And then every time Musk comes out of the bathroom, he's like, look, see what you did? They just turn it around and they're like, you invaded my privacy. This was your fault. You broke my trust. Democrats are acting like cheating boyfriends right now.
Tell me
I'm
they're
sorry,
not.
but somebody's got to say it. I'm independent. I think there's good ideas on both sides.
Would you hit it, George?
Yeah, absolutely. But the question is, there's good ideas on both sides? Really? I don't think so.
She's got to say that. She's probably got a boyfriend that's a leftist or some shit, or her best friend. Like, I was talking to my sister earlier, and she's like, she had these friends since high school, and they don't even talk to her now because of the Trump shit.
Wait a minute. You had a whole sister or half a sister?
I got like 2 halves and 3 wholes, so I got a shitload of sisters. But anyways, my one older sister, she said that the people that she grew up with, she don't even talk to anymore because of the Trump shit.
Well, you know what? They did her a favor.
That's what I told her, but she'd known her since she was in fucking high school. So what are you going to do?
Fuck them, man. There's so many good people out there to find and hang out with.
Oh, here's about the our social security numbers, how they're duplicated.
We discovered 10,000 people using the exact social security number. See if this one rings true. You take an illegal, you bring them in. They sign a piece of paper promising to pay taxes. What they get is a social security number. So the employers can take out the taxes. Put a pin in that. Here's what they do. In cities like this, let's think of a chicken processor. They will bring in hundreds of illegals. They will spread them out across all of these plants and factories, giving them jobs. They're all using the same social security number. The IRS unconnected our names from the social security number. Now, when you look it up, it just pings to see if there's an employer. If there is, it says it's good, it validates it. Why do they do that? Because all of these factories are giving them social security numbers. The government turns its back on it. As soon as you have a social security number and you go over to motor voter, pass the driver's test, right? You get a driver's license. The person looks, you got a social, you must be a citizen. That's how they pack the rolls. By the way, those guys don't pay taxes anyway. It's taken out by companies. Our government's been sitting on $1.7 trillion slush fund that one fund has still in it to this day. So if you want to know where the dark money comes from, by the way, that's what, $100 million in a month in interest. I could go on.
Go on.
I now understand this is why they tried to kill us. And it's not stuff I wanted to know. It's not stuff I wanted to know about my country. It's not stuff I believed. But we have a uniparty. We don't have multiple parties. Everybody's benefited from this at one time or another.
They're all criminals. That's what he's saying. Oh, she did the meme. Did you see this? They were booing her. Him. I still think that's a dude. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, it's got to be a dude.
Because that boyfriend of hers sure in the fuck is a gay guy from the 70s, it looks like. Oh, this bitch. She's fucking foaming at the mouth, too. They must have threatened her money big time.
If you have a bank account or a credit card or a mortgage or a student loan, this is code red. I am ringing the alarm bell. Elon Musk and the guy who wrote Project 2025, Russ Vought, are trying to kill the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. If they succeed, CEOs and Wall Street will once again be free to trick, trap, and cheat you. The CFPB is the little agency working to shut down scams and fraud on payment apps like Zelle and PayPal and Cash App. It's the agency that steps in when the big bank trips up and repossesses your car.
Yeah, 2 years ago, this bitch was railing against all those agencies. So they all had to be overlooked and fucked with. And now she's fighting for them. What's that tell you?
Over a decade ago, she said we got to do an audit on the government.
Yeah, the Fed. What the fuck, George? Why are they like this?
Because their money is in jeopardy, man. They have to stop it or else they're going to be broke.
Good. I can't wait to see them fucking going around with a cup in their hand begging on the street corner. I will piss on them.
No. The cup that's going to be in their hands is going to be a golden cup. They're going to have a golden parachute. They're going to go from multi-million-dollar mansions to a single house with, 3 cars in the driveway. To them, that is being broke-ass poor.
This is one of your daughters, George. You better tell her to knock her shit
I
off.
promise you are not going to see this on the news. Americans have no idea what is happening right now, and that is not an accident. The government is intentionally keeping us in the dark. I just got off of a FaceTime call with a friend who's a policymaker in Ottawa, and she informed me that Canada and the Canadians are fully preparing for a war on the US. Just yesterday, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, was caught on a hot mic saying that Donald Trump is serious when he says that he wants to make Canada the 51st state, and that it is a serious threat when he says that he wants to invade Canada and annex Canada because he wants Canada's critical minerals. Americans just don't even know that this is happening. To mention, Canadians are fully aware of this as well. If you walk into a store right now in Canada, you're going to see labels telling people what's American made so that the Canadians don't buy it.
Is that true, George?
They're full of shit.
Are you going to try to jump us, George?
She's talking about, the Canadians are ready to fight. No. The Canadians don't
You
give a
guys are
shit.
probably ready to be American, aren't you?
We're more American than Americans, man. No, the Canadians are not ready to fight. The Canadians are waiting, going like, hey, when are we going to get taken over by America, man? Because the most important thing in Canada right now is trying to figure out the difference between paying a rent or a mortgage or having food on your table. So if we're and also 60% versus 65% tax on the Canadian people. So
yeah, so your taxes are going to drop right away.
It doesn't matter about the tax dropping right away. What matters is that when America takes over, That as an example, an avocado here will be like $10, and in America will be like 50 cents. You know, when America takes over, we're gonna have 50-cent avocados.
Not only that, them stupid liters of gas, man. I hated that shit. You'll have normal gallons.
That's irrelevant. That's just a numbers thing. What will actually end up happening is all these leaders who are making money off of the backs of the Canadian
Get it,
people,
leaders?
yeah, I get it. And what they will end up doing is they will be out of a job because, you know, it's going to be a governor that's going to be in charge. And who would the governor be? Well, it certainly won't be anybody that's from Canada. Certainly won't be a Canadian premier or a Canadian.
Oh, your politicians are done for generations.
Oh,
But eventually there will be a Canadian fucking senators and Canadian presidents. I'm sure.
Yeah. But the thing is, if United States takes over Canada, last thing they will do is put in power or have still in power is any of the Canadian politicians.
Yeah, he's making fun of Justin, telling him he can be the governor. Did you see him saying that?
Yeah. That's legit. That's a legit troll. Actually, no, it's not a troll. Actually, but even if was it Canada gets taken over by the United States, there's no fucking way Trudeau's going to be a governor. There's no way. It's not possible.
He's right about that too. The Western fucking out there in the West, Alberta and all that, they already think they're American. You know that? They're ready.
Well, we have a process in Canada. It's part of the voting system. If we choose to, like, you know, leave Canada, take our province and leave, so to speak, it's part of our part of the Elections Act. If the question is on the ballot, and people say, yeah, we want to leave Canada, it will happen. It will happen. Absolutely will happen.
I don't see. I mean, if Mexico wasn't so fucked up, I'd say we all should have just one America and fuck this whole world. You know that?
What will happen at that point is America will become the go-to place for the rest of the world. The rest of the world will collapse. You know when Trump says, "I'll just pull the $200 billion that I give Canada every year,"
Yeah.
Well, the country will collapse, right? That's just a given. That's just a given.
Yeah, but
Well, here's
if you become part of us, it'll be that much cheaper. We're
Yeah,
all gonna
but
be better
that's
off.
not where I'm going. That's not where I'm going.
All right.
Okay, so if Trump does the same thing, which I believe he's going to do the same thing to the rest of the world, the rest of the world's going to collapse. So every country other than the United States is pretty much a socialist country of some level or another. The moment Trump takes away the welfare checks to the rest of the world, they will quickly go from being socialist countries to capitalist countries to republic countries. It will happen.
Sounds like a win to me.
It will happen. And the one thing is, everyone says, "Oh, the new world order, the new world order," and all that stuff. Well, yeah, the new world order is happening, but it's not the way you think it's happening. The new world order is about economic and trade and all that stuff. That's the new world order.
See, I always thought the next war was going to be fought over water.
No.
It jumped right over that. AI fucked up a lot of shit.
It's not going to be water. It's AI. It's not even going to be a blip in the AI is going to be a blip in the human history. What's going to happen is trade is going to be the thing that saves the world. You'll see how quickly when Trump says, "I want to make trade with every country on the planet." You know what happens with the BRICS countries? Was it the 5 or 10 BRICS countries that
they're
came
fucked.
together? Yeah, they're all screwed because they're each and every one of them is going to ditch that whole concept because they want to make a deal with America.
Yeah. That's just like what Putin said when he said that we control all media and that he he's helpless to it. He said that made me realize, man, we got a lot more power than people think.
Well, why do you? Here's the thing. Why do you think Trump will never? And I believe this 100%. Will never get rid of the executive order that Obama did about propaganda.
That's sickening, and that's done too. That motherfucker. That's what caused all this shit. Obama saying it's legal to propagandize us and do all that shit to us.
Right. So why isn't Trump rescinding that executive order?
Because once you give these motherfuckers power, they never give it up. I don't trust any of them.
No. Because propaganda is still a valuable tool, even
but he's going to use his kind of propaganda.
Yeah, even under the Trump administration, it's a valuable tool.
Yeah, well, look who invented it all, Hitler.
Not really. It was Caesar.
Bernays. You know who Edward Bernays is.
Yeah, but I'm going way back. I'm going way back to Caesar.
Oh, well, fuck. Come on, man. You might as well just say it's like the hookers. They invented it.
Caesar said, if you're going to lie, make it a big lie.
Yeah,
that way, they have no choice but to accept it. Or words to that effect. That's where propaganda began. You say it yourself. You already have gone back to Caesar so many times. Give him bread, give him circus.
Yeah, you're right.
That's Caesar.
That's propaganda.
That's where the propaganda began.
All right, check her out.
So I want to let the Democrats know who think that Donald Trump supporters are regretting their vote. You all are wrong. You wish that Donald Trump supporters were regretting their vote, but Donald Trump supporters are not regretting their vote. The only reason leaving MAGA is trending is because Democrats are causing it to trend. I have not spoken to anybody who voted for Donald Trump and who has told me that they regret voting for him. Why would you regret voting for somebody who campaigns on something and then takes office and carries out the plans that he was campaigning on? We knew that he was going to shut down the border. We knew he was going to ban biological men from competing in women's sports. We knew that he campaigned on carrying out the largest mass deportation in American history. So now that he has taken office and began to carry those things out, why would somebody regret their vote? The only people who should be regretting their vote are those of you who voted for Joe Biden, because those of you who voted for Joe Biden 4 years ago voted in the worst administration in our country's history. I hope we never see another president as bad as Joe Biden has been in our entire lifetime. He was the absolute worst president our nation has ever seen. The people.
See, that's the problem, right? They said that with Jimmy Carter, and then eventually we got Joe Biden. So
Jimmy Carter was the worst before Joe Biden and Obama.
Right. So, but the thing is, she says we're never going to see another.
I'll probably see another one. I've already seen these two. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
We just hope not. I mean, fuck. After fucking, it was like Carter was in my youth and Joe Biden's in my old age. I don't need another motherfucking loser.
Well, here's the thing. Trump's removing the mechanisms that will allow.
That created them. You're right.
Yeah. So,
why do you think they're reeing so hard?
Yeah, well, most likely, that level of bullshit will never happen again.
Oh, this is Maxine Waters. They cornered her and started.
Yes, that's it. That's the chick I was talking about, Horseface. Maxine Waters.
She's we call her Mad Max, and she's got James Brown's wig on. She's fucking crazy. Watch what her entourage does. They're fucking all hoods and fucking gangsters that she pays off.
She's got to go get in her big black taxpayer-funded SUV.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you're a member of Congress.
That's what happens when you don't have transparency in the government. Why do you deserve a big black taxpayer-funded SUV? Is that why you're so against Doge? Is that what the problem is? What's up with the lack of transparency in your... What's the problem with transparency?
She barely can handle that curb. Did you see that?
Who are you? Why are you pushing? What is the problem with Doge? What is the problem with
You see what they did to him?
She's got to go get in her big.
See what they did to him?
Yeah, it looks like they try to fondle him a little sexually.
They fucking grabbed him and shit because she pays all these motherfuckers off.
Yeah.
Here's another chick fucking fanatic saying, you guys are coming at us, George.
Oh, she's going to move to Canada?
America doesn't know. America doesn't know the same thing that Canada is hearing. I was just on a call with some very, very well-educated people. I mean, people who work in DC, lawyers, writers, like very well-educated people. And as of this morning, Saturday, February 8th, I was saying to them, yeah, Canada is preparing for war. And
Okay,
they,
pause.
They were like,
pause,
what are you talking
pause,
about?
please. Didn't we just hear this same story from another chick?
Yeah, that's why I got him, because all these chicks are saying this, George.
Okay,
and it's
so
good that you showed up.
It's just propaganda. It's
Not
just
from our side, from your side, unless it's the CIA saying that. It's like somebody going, he's going to kick my ass. He's going to kick my ass. And then he goes and beats the fuck out of him. You know what I mean?
So what you just successfully have done is you discovered the propaganda machine right now. You show two different people saying the exact same message.
This made everybody freak out when I shared this earlier. Because they freaked out when tried that in a small town. They said it was racist and inciting violence. And then they got that African president over there singing kill the boar, kill the boar. And then they're saying, oh, it's just a song.
Oh, wait a minute. The boar. That's
the white farmer.
The Dutch farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's sad about that whole thing? The Dutch farmers. Okay. Let's go. Let's do a little history. The Dutch farmers, unlike America, what happened in America, they actually came to South Africa, and they made deals. They made trade. They did reciprocal business with each other. The Dutch farmers are as much South Africans as the black South Africans.
Yeah, there was a Boer War. They bled for that place.
Yeah, but the thing is, over the long history, they are, indigenous South Africans.
Well, now they are.
Well, they have been for a very long time. And the Dutch farmers excel at farming.
Yeah, because without them, these people starve. That's what happened before when they killed them all.
We ran a video on the Joking Adventure Hour where you had these black farmers who were given the land from the Dutch. And one of the ladies had a plow and a horse or two, and she was plowing the fields in her Sunday best outfit. It was a joke, absolute joke. There's more to farming than just handing the land over to people. You got to know about the soil erosion, the quality of the soil, the
when to plant,
the cycle,
how to water, what
all
to feed
that
it,
stuff. Yeah,
what bugs to look out for. I mean, it's fucking intense growing.
No, you literally have to have like beyond master's degree level.
Knowledge in different areas.
Yeah.
Watering, irrigation. I mean, fuck.
You gotta be a veteran. A
husbandry
master,
for animals.
No,
breeding.
No.
Just when they start having babies, man. You know what that's fucking like?
You got to be a master veterinarian.
Fuck.
A master level veterinarian. You got to be a master.
Breech birth. Have you ever thought of that?
Well, no. That you have to be a master at carpentry. You have to be a master in farming,
plumbing, wiring.
But not only that, here's where it gets very serious. You got to be also a master at distributing, medical. And we're talking about medical, like actually treating humans and animals, or without having a hospital, you
Yeah,
know,
you gotta
or
stitch
an
them up and
ambulance,
all that.
and also knowing the land and knowing what herbs and spices and stuff that you find on the land that actually will help you heal. You know, they're not talking about finding a mushroom that will get you high. We're talking about finding plants and herbs that will actually heal your body. You know, you put a dressing on the wound and all that stuff. Yeah, being a farmer is a completely different level. It's like a rocket science on steroids, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's way beyond anything you can even possibly imagine.
Oh, it's 7 days a week, 5 o'clock in the morning till motherfucking sunset.
It's a way of life. That's right. You wake up at sunrise and you go to sleep way past sunset, and you think they can just hand that knowledge over, that experience and knowledge?
No,
over
you learn
to
it when you're a
idiots?
child, and it's like osmosis, man. Right?
That's insane.
It's a lifestyle, like you said. You can't replace it.
And farmers, like the soldiers, are patriotic. You know
Yeah,
why?
it's
you
a
know why they,
lifestyle.
but you know why they do it? You know why they suffer and they put their life on the line? It's because they want to help the people.
Well, that's just like they say, a person who plants a tree that they never know the shade from, that's a true patriot.
Yep.
Especially Ants, because I donated his in Israel.
You bastard, he's going to say. I sent him the link. He probably gonna be around until Saturday again.
That guy's a bitch, man. What an
Crockett's that fucking wretched bitch that's with the eyelashes that's running around Congress crying about everything, Jack. You know which one I'm talking about, don't you, George?
No, what's her name? Casket or whatever.
Yeah, please explain.
Crockett, I might have her in here somewhere. I was going to show how they're ripping off Boston. Let me try to find Crockett. I think she's in here somewhere. Oh, look at this. This is the real father of Chelsea Clinton.
Yeah, that's the
Bill
guy.
Hubbard. Bill Hubbard.
Yeah,
That's-
the guy committed suicide. 2 bullets in the back of the head.
Look at Billy. He got the same mouth as Chelsea. Blah, 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 blah. And what happened was he was Hillary's mentor, and he started her out, and he owned a fucking lawyer's firm, and she worked for him. And when she got fired from Whitewater, that's who she was working for, was him. Tell me that they ain't his daughter.
Duh.
You can see it. Huh.
I've said that a million times.
You know, Bill Clinton's got a black kid.
Yeah, his son. It looks just fucking like him. It's
Except
fucking
he's black-
hilarious.
Except he's black. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're facing a massive shortage of conspiracy theories as all of them have come true.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't know what the fuck we're going to do.
We have to do another TV series, X-Files TV series, man. We got to bring it back.
We got to bring it back.
They are
Trump's-
bringing it back. Disney's doing it. It's going to suck ass.
Oh, jeez.
Trump's greatest accomplishment, keeping this bitch from being president.
No, that wasn't Trump's accomplishment. That was Obama.
Where is this Crockett bitch? I thought I had her in here. She's so disturbing, though. I'm going to skip her out because she's like, oh, fuck, look at this shit, Hargrave. This is her before it and after. And she's saying she isn't antiseptic, that she had surgery done. She had her nose thin.
I've been face to face with this one. It's Ozempic.
All right, but she's denying it. She's saying it's the work she had done.
No.
She had her lips blown up. She had cheek
I don't know.
implants and her nose thinned
Unless
out.
they stuck a vacuum in there and tried to suck the fat out of her face that way, I guess. I don't know.
God, I seen that one bitch that you were talking about, Ariana.
Yeah.
And she looks like she's fucking dead. It looks
Yeah.
like I was looking at a skeleton. I'm like, get the fuck.
I
it didn't
saw
even
her
look like her.
ribs.
It didn't even look like her.
It was ribs.
I was
Like it was
who
like it was like a deflated skeleton.
Are you telling me a tribe of cannibals would have a hard time eating her?
Oh, it'd be like bone soup. They'd be bummed
Did
out.
you know that 10 bowls of turtles equals 1 bowl of Raisin Bran, George?
What? Say again, please.
All right, then I got to go back up. Then that's where it's at, Jack. I knew that she was in here, Crockett. She's wearing these goofy glasses all the time. Now that's her new stick. Have you noticed that?
Did you know one Krispy Kreme donut has less sugar than half a can of baked beans?
Get the fuck out of here. I
Yeah.
can't eat Krispy Kreme because there's too much sugar in them.
No. If you, I'm telling you, we did one of the stories we did is that I shit you not. Krispy Kreme donuts has less sugars than half a can of baked beans.
Wow. The only time I eat baked beans is with like meat. You know what I mean? Like a steak or some shit. Or hamburgers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
never-
I have beans maybe once in a while. Yeah.
Hey,
around
Jabba.
mealtime.
Hargrave, you nasty bastard. You're fighting with Jabba still?
Yeah, son of a bitch. Tried to frame me for
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
Jabba the Cuck. Yeah, he's an asshole too.
tried
I got
to
the dog somewhere around here. I'm gonna have to find that clip. These dogs are attacking Hargrave when he's trying to kill fucking EBS. The dogs are EBS's simps. But he catches fucking EBS walking down drunk down an alleyway looking for a urinal to lick.
good.
Hey, you don't know how much minerals are in that urinal what we call pipe. Come
God,
on, man.
a lot of salt, probably, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
exactly. Yeah, every time somebody pees, the droplets from the pee hitting the water actually go further out than.
Oh
you
yeah,
would
that's
think.
why it's nasty in a
Oh.
bathroom. It's like micro
Oh.
spraying everything in there. That's why you don't keep your clothes in the bathroom, and fucking
Yeah.
you got to change your towels all the time if you got them hanging in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
And then when you flush the toilet, the same thing happens, George.
Exactly.
Micro fucking shit everywhere.
Exactly. So that's why licking the pipes in the stall.
Oh, he's lucky he didn't get dysteria or some shit.
Will get you the
Ooh.
needed salt that you're missing.
Look
Ugh.
what Rebels said. Did you see that, Hargrave?
Yeah, I know, you son of a bitch. Yeah. That's a big
Fucking
turn on.
Grim. That's kind of you pour salt on a slug.
Oof.
That's bogus. Elon Omar wasn't elected. She was elected by 80,000 Somalians that Obama dropped into Minnesota. You saw that clip of her fucking saying all that crazy shit, didn't you?
Well, have you seen the Mall of America where all the Somalians are hanging out? Is pretty much empty now.
Yeah, because they're all fucking gone. I saw a couple the other day, and I go, what the fuck? I thought you bastards were all run for the border. They didn't know what the fuck to say to me. One of them goes, what did he say? And the other one's just said, don't say nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to pick a fight, that's the way
Fuck
to go.
them. I ain't hiding my shit. Oh, this is all about Josh fucking trying to kill Trump. Remember you showed us to that on Hargrave show?
Yep.
Ben Shapiro really was part of it. Because that thing that you were talking about, they denied it. Did you know that?
Of course, people deny things, man. You got to do that.
No, they
It's par-
said
it's part of
that
the
they
game.
wouldn't go forward with it, but then he came back on February the 7th and did another criminal complaint. And then they accepted it. Now that they're going to go forward with it. See, when you were talking about was back in July. It's Grim. Hey, Grim.
Yeah, Grim's an asshole too.
Yeah, that's what people say. What do you say, Grim?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, here's that pastor saying this dumb shit. These motherfuckers, I don't know what their problem is. Not only are you a grifting piece of shit.
And in this nation, I'm worried that we are on the verge of bloodshed.
Oh, are we?
This is an attempt to take us back to a day that we do not want to go and we will not go. So therefore, there will be
you know what?
conflict.
I think
I
if you
pray
look
that
into
the
this
peace-
guy's finances, I think you'll discover he got payouts because.
Oh
there's
yeah, it'd
no
be
way-
like that other bitch that was yelling at him at the fucking prayer thing, prayer meeting for the fucking election. Remember that? When he
More
got,
U.S. aid crap.
she got $58 million. That hypocritical bitch. Do you know that, George?
$58 million just to basically say, "Hey, go over here and go over there."
Yeah, she didn't get it for helping the immigrants. She got it for putting them in touch with other agencies that would help them.
Yeah.
What a fucking joke. And then that bitch had the balls to get out there and say, they're all scared, Mr. President.
Oh, by the way, they fired her. Apparently, that wasn't her church. She was part of a church.
Yeah, well, good.
So they fired her.
Good. Get the fuck out. I mean, the other issue is a female pastor. That's a whole nother thing in itself. But all that crap she said, man. I mean,
that's so evil. Female pastors.
Ugh.
Well, you know, they got to let him out to pastor. What are you going to do?
So this guy's daughter works for USAIA too.
Used to.
Yeah, well, so what? Used to does. There ain't no used to in that fucking shithole. It's like the mafia. You know it, right?
You know, mafia this, mafia that. What are you gonna do? Corleone this.
Yeah, so you know, some maple
that.
syrup falls off the back of a truck. What's the big
Check
deal?
this out, Hargrave.
Exactly.
More Americans on Ozempic goes blind as doctors sound alarm over startling side effect.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So you know, you're gonna lose weight. Yeah, you might as well not see you.
I want my stomach to fucking get paralyzed, and I want to fucking turn into a skeleton, and I want to go blind.
We can see we can see your ribs, but you won't be able to now.
Yeah.
God.
Like a walking corpse.
It's fucking a death sentence, man. Why the fuck? So that you're a little skinny?
You know, it's crazy. I've seen women, mostly women, who are, you know, smoke shows, and go on this Ozempic thing just for that extra, you know, 1 or 2 pounds. It's like,
and they get hooked on it.
And I'm going
like that one chick was saying, I was only on it for a year.
I'm going, what the hell's the matter with you? What the hell?
This is
I need a bone scrape now. Yeah, that girl that Shep said she was on it for a year, and now it's attacking her bones.
Her bone marrow's fucked. She's got the bones of an 80-year-old.
Yeah, because she's lost so much weight that now it's trying to lose more weight by taking the bones out, I guess.
Isn't that called osteoporosis or something like that?
Yeah, she's fucking got 3 different kinds of osteoporosis, she said. Holy fuck, I didn't know there was 3 different kinds. Can you imagine
cocaine? Jeez, that's a lot of cocaine.
Just get ready, man. As long as you're prepared, it ain't going to matter, because that's the difference between who's going to win and who's going to lose in this food bullshit. Get a garden, get in touch with the local farmers around you, go to the farmers market.
Want a protein bar? Here, have some mealworms.
Yeah, don't eat no protein bars from anybody giving them away either.
You know what they can't do?
What?
They cannot prevent you from actually creating your own garden at your house.
Yep.
They made it a law here for a minute that you couldn't have rain barrels or do a garden.
Yeah, that's such a lie. Yeah, they tried that bullshit in I think it was Brazil as well.
And the Supreme Court said fuck that.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what? You're a bitch. No, you know.
Yeah, you can't tell people what to do on their own fucking property.
Yeah, well, you can't tell somebody, you know, they can't stick their tongue out and take in some rainwater into their body. Are you?
Yeah, how dare you breathe? We didn't allow you to breathe.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there was, I don't know which senator, we ran a story. This was a while ago. It was so absurd. You know, it's like I just let it go. I got nothing on this. This is just absolutely ridiculous. They wanted to make air a privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to eventually. I keep saying it. I can't wait for the day when they try to charge us for air, because that's going to
be like
next.
that Total Recall.
Yeah. Check this out. You're going to love this, Hargrave. They made Katie did King.
You should be on the show anyway. I don't know. I don't like ruining the sausage party atmosphere of kings. You know, I don't. You know. Yeah, can we make her a king? Yeah, why not?
Are you trying to look
That's
like an
a
80s
great
rock or
idea.
something?
Hold on a second now. Katie dated.
What was that, Grim?
Is she trying to look like an 80s rocker?
I don't know what that bitch looks like. She looks like fuck to me. Why would you hit it,
Who are you
Grim?
talking about? What?
Nope.
Katie did. She's the one in the fucking far right corner on the right.
No, that's a guy, man. That's a trans guy. That's an artist.
Oh, all right. Well, then where's Katie did on here?
She's not there.
Yeah, I thought that was Katie did for a minute.
I did too.
No, that's a Greek artist. I forgot his name, Vasily or something like that.
That weird fucking. Well, whatever. He makes Katie did a king on there.
Oh, so that's what I thought when you showed this. I was like, what happened to
I thought that was
Katie?
Katie did too. I didn't know that was that dude.
Jeez, man, I can't even talk.
It's a
so
Greek dude. All right. I don't give a fuck. I just thought it was Katie, and so did fucking
No,
Hargrave.
I honestly, in all seriousness, I honestly thought that was her when you showed me this.
So did
wasn't
I.
like-
So did fucking I. But he did make Katie did a king.
yeah, I was
She works
expecting.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I was expecting it to put her full screen and be like, "Thank you" or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
God, not this.
or holding an award saying you love me, you really love me.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you really love. You know that they say that didn't happen now. That's a Mandela effect. If you think that happened.
For what? The movie The Mask?
Yeah, Sally Struthers, when she said that, you love me, you really love me. They say that that didn't happen now the way that everybody thinks it happened.
What? You believe in me? You really believe in me?
I don't know what the fuck it was, but it wasn't.
Get
what
ready to
everybody's-
hold your ears. Here, get ready for some screeching.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta let out
Oh,
Domino. Then I'll play this.
Oh,
This horror show.
show me your ID. Give me your ID. Well, that ain't good enough.
Oh, this crazy bitch. She is such a nutty case, man. I can't
Look
believe
at-
that anybody would vote for her.
Look at the face of this man.
Obviously, they didn't vote for her. The system was rigged. Remember
Oh, yeah.
California? You know,
Right.
no voter ID. And you know how next election, how the Republicans will win, is if Tom Holden, ICE goes to every blue state during the election and say, hey, we're going to be hanging out at the voting booths. So
Yeah.
if you want to go to vote illegally because of the voting ID laws,
We already got poll watchers, but they keep us out. There was 338 Democrat poll watchers to 25 Republican ones.
well, they know how to cheat. Well, you know,
No.
you got to give it to them. Slow clap.
They
What do you
they
want?
should do that at the midterms. At the midterms, just park the border patrol thing at the voting things.
Yeah, and then just have an ice baby. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, there you go.
dun, 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 dun.
That's a big thing around here now. People are pulling up next to people from South America, and they're playing Ice Baby at them. I got clips somewhere around here of people doing it.
Yeah,
It's
I went
fucking
down to
hilarious.
I went down to the Home Depot and there was no illegals there. I was gonna
Yeah,
steal
well,
the Migla.
That stopped the first day. As soon as this shit happened, like a week
Yeah.
before, they were stopping that.
Wow.
Here's this crazy bitch.
wow. Look at this crowd.
Yeah, a whole
Elon
5
Musk,
people.
Where are you? Bring your ass over
Yeah,
here
if you pull- if
so
you
you
pull-
can see
If you
who's
pull out,
here
there's like
Yeah,
eight
if you
we're
pull the
doing.
camera out by 5
We're
feet,
not
that's
afraid
the whole
of you.
crowd.
We
Yeah,
know
it's all reporters
that you
and
are the
them.
co-president now of the United States of America.
The United
But ladies
States of
and
America.
gentlemen, I want you to follow very closely what he's doing and how he has done it. First of all,
I think he's doing
we're
great.
here at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. What is it? This
Bullshit.
is so important.
What has that ever
Prior
done for
to
you?
This being organized in the Dodd-Frank reforms.
If you don't pay
no,
attention,
no,
you get
no, no,
fucked
no.
every day.
To
You know
really
what the-
file complaints.
Pause,
They
pause.
didn't have
All right.
anywhere to go when the biggest
Shout,
banks
dog.
in America was ripping them off. The student loans were being under.
What?
Okay, the Consumer Protection Report, all that stuff. Yeah, what it is it's all part of the regulation system. You see, if there's a problem with something that needs to be recalled, the Consumer Protection report system and all that stuff, it doesn't work the way you think it works.
See, Jack found the link.
It only happens after people say something. They're not proactive at all.
No,
They
they're
just-
reactive. They're
Yeah,
reactive.
they just come in saying, "Oh yeah, you know that car seat thing? Yeah, we agree. We're gonna have to ask for a recall." It's like, bitch.
You want to hear a reality check? All they're bitching about the student loans and all that shit. when Trump just ended the Department of Education, that ended all the student loans. That shit's all gone. That means that's all ended. That means he just did what they said they were going to do without all their bullshit. You know that?
Yeah.
And nobody even notices that. Wait till they notice that. Because they said there's no such thing as a Department of Education anymore.
Yeah, Department of Education goes down. Well, technically speaking, the student loans go with it.
Yeah. People don't realize. People are sheep, I'm beginning to think. Because, I mean, as soon as they said that it was done, I'm like, that means no student loans and all that bullshit. It's just bullshit. You know that?
Well, the beauty behind the whole thing about the Department of Education going down is that now the what do you call it, the universities in their own respective states are going to have to actually work on merit.
That's what I said. You can't vote for politicians anymore.
Yep.
Because they're useless.
Yeah, the Hargrave Endowment Center. It's going to have to actually produce.
Yeah, where's the George Peter Gatz's Presidential Museum going to be put now?
Who got the money?
In the White House.
This is Ben Samuelon Bernanke.
To financial institutions in Europe and other countries.
Which ones?
I don't know.
$500 billion, and you don't know who got the money?
The loan went to the loans go to the central banks, and they then put them out to their institutions to try to bring down short-term interest rates in dollar markets around the world.
Well, let's start with which central banks got the money.
There are 14 of them, which are listed I'm sure they're listed in here somewhere.
All right. So who actually made that decision to hand out $1 trillion that way? $500 billion. Who made that decision?
The Federal Open Market Committee.
Okay. And was it done at one time or in a series of meetings?
A series of meetings.
And under what legal authority?
We have a long-standing legal authority to do swaps with other central banks. It's not an emergency authority of any kind.
Anything?
There you go. We have a long-standing legal authority. No, that doesn't.
My counsel says Section 14 of the Federal Reserve Act.
Is that you, George?
Yeah. When he said we have a long-standing legal authority, no. You see, if you had the legal authority, you would say, yeah, it's law this, subsection this.
Oh yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And this guy ain't nothing but a criminal with the rest of the criminals. He just gave the money away to his friends. They saw an opening and they all took fucking advantage of it. It's all bullshit. This is what I say to them all. I haven't shared it out. Fucking douchebags. All those hotels too that they were giving all that money to in New York, they're owned by a Palestinian government owns them. Did you know that? Because Chuck Schumer worked out a bill with the financial fucking banking system to $220 million was what he gave to them, was part of their fucking deal they all made. So there's shit going on that we have no clue about. You know that?
It's circular. What's called circular?
Circle jerk.
No, circular nepotism.
Oh yeah. And that's what, in the future, people are going to look back at this, and that's what this is the biggest corruption scandal in U.S. history. It's going to make the teapot fucking shit look like a joke. You know that?
Yep.
Oh, here she is. Here's Crockett right here. I knew I had her in here, that bitch. He is a wretched fucking hooker. Watch her.
So let me tell you something.
Tell
Mr.
me,
Trump,
bitch.
Tell me something.
you going to learn a few lessons from us.
You're going
And,
to teach
and
us
I'm gonna be the
Ebonics?
first one. You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out, all right?
Find out what?
Now, so let me tell you something, Mr.
Wait.
Trump.
She's just threatening. What?
Is this chick a senator, a governor, or a mayor? What is she?
Democratic congressman, I think.
Okay, so she's just she basically is an idiot who has no power.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the beautiful thing, isn't it? Maxine Waters and all those other people that showed up at the doorstep at I forgot the education department of doorstep. They realized they had no power. They weren't allowed into the building.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That whole fucking scene. We showed that Wednesday and Saturday. But as soon as he stopped all this shit and they dismantled U.S. aid, Hamas stopped their terrorist payment program of pay to play, slay to pay.
Slay to pay. That's not bad.
Well, that's how it was set up, is that if you die killing people over there, then they take care of your family for life, basically.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, what a deal.
Yeah, well, so you go kill yourself. Say you're a useless piece of shit and you're never going to do nothing in your life. You just go kill a bunch of people and then your family's taken care of for fucking life.
Yeah, but if you want to torture your family and you really don't like your family, you just stay alive.
I guess, if that's what you're into. This is a classic diner-like exit, and there's an eatery there.
Well, if you think that uncle is a real piece of shit and that aunt was a gold digger, and your siblings were just being bullies to you for most of your life, and they all stand a chance to make a lot of money if you actually pass away, well, then you would stay alive as long as you can and outlive them even, and they'll never get the money.
That's what America's Social Security is all about. They're hoping that you die before you get it. So when they were raiding the J6ers, the stupid FBI bitch pointed a gun at a baby in a crib.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason why they pushed the retirement age further out. So
why? So they can steal more of our money and give it to these cocksuckers. That's another thing that pisses me off. They lowballed me when I retired, man. They fucked me over just so that they can give my money away. You know that?
We're gonna find out real quick when they start auditing the Social Security that it's going to be a lot worse than we even thought.
Oh, I know it's bad.
I honestly think that they will be able to close the 36 trillion gap.
I think they're going to we're going to be solid after this. I think they're going to be able to raise all our payments. All our shit's going to drop. I think we're going to be in heaven after this. Fuck these clowns. They've had us as wage slaves. We're literal fucking slaves of these people, and they treat us like such. You think Hillary Clinton and them give a fuck about us? They take our money from us like we're nothing and laugh at our face.
Well,
you think that they're above the law.
Well, you want to give them the money, you give them the money. They give you,
them. That's our money, man. We can have.
I know.
Check this out.
I listen. I know it's your money. I know that. You know that. And everybody knows that. But you know what? No one's doing anything about it.
Shit everywhere.
This is just for propane.
What's this?
North Carolina, where the money should have fucking went. In Hawaii, in California, in Ohio.
Okay, again, what's the context of this? They're in line for what?
You'll see. Watch.
And the other direction too.
Oh my God. That is to get heat, buddy.
That's to get heat.
Be warm tonight.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, they're all trying to go to the FEMA thing.
To get propane.
Yeah.
So they don't freeze to fucking death.
That's impossible.
No, that's
No,
the
it's
way
right
it
there.
is. They don't give a fuck about us.
I'm saying that's impossible. FEMA doesn't have enough resources to cover.
I know, but these people are.
The roads there.
Yep.
FEMA didn't do fuck all for these people. They're doing it all themselves because they're fucking Americans.
Yep.
These people got farmers that are giving them the propane. These people got people that are making the roads.
We're right beside you. You don't have to yell, right?
All right, this is bullshit, though. I hate these motherfuckers. We should be hanging them and throwing them in wood chippers all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, but they have families too,
Fuck them and their fucking families. You think they give a fuck about me or mine? They fucking ripped me up my whole fucking life, George. They treated me like shit. And they told me that they would gaslit me and told me, you're mistaken. We're doing the best we can for you.
I'm beginning to think this is a little personal.
It is personal, George, when you realize I'm lucky that I'm alive to see this. Think about all my friends that are dead that are never going to know what they were fucked their whole time here. You know that?
Yeah, and they're probably getting Social Security still.
Yeah, Some
Why, did
cocksucker.
you hear there's 150-year-old people that are getting Social Security?
Yeah.
Fuck
Mhm.
me.
I'd like
I'm
to meet
so
that
sick of this.
person. Yeah.
It's probably my family. It's probably your family. They're all just dead. Just like they vote. This is a fucked up system. And anybody who doesn't know it, they're part of it. And just like I said, every time they scream, it's a threat to their democracy. It's a threat to their motherfucking criminal
Bureaucracy.
enterprise. Criminal enterprise. There ain't no such thing as democracy. We're a republic.
No, bureaucracy, not democracy.
Fuck these people, man. I don't trust any of them. Look at this shit. A doctor making $175,000 a year, which is their average. A congressperson making $175,000 a year. Kiss my ass. Every one of them needs to fucking get wood chipped. They don't do fuck all for none of us.
Metaphorically in Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't fuck them. They think they gave a fuck about me, George, when they had me signing my goddamn will at 18 on a fucking thing, getting ready to fly out and die. You think they gave a fuck about me? They told me that they were looking out for me, and that shit rolls downhill, and that citizens got it the worst. You think they gave a fuck? They lied to me the whole fucking time. And then I came out of there, instead of fucking sitting down and just collecting off them like a normal motherfucker would, I went to work and was a pipe layer and a carpenter and you name it for these cockholes. And then now that I'm retired and everything, and they lowballed me and fucked me over, so I still got to hustle and get shit done. And I realized that they fucked me this whole fucking time. For what? For a gay comic book in Nicaragua? For a fucking gay fucking opera in fucking Sweden? Fuck these motherfuckers. I hope they all die. And fuck their families too, George.
You
Fuck
sound like Captain Kirk in Star Trek 6.
Good. Let's do it. Let's burn this motherfucker down. Because they didn't give a fuck. And they were ready to burn it down to stop us from finding this all out. So what the fuck? And you know what they just announced about Kennedy? That there was 2 motherfucking shooters.
Oh,
2 of them.
We already know that.
Yeah, no shit. They're just telling us everything we already know. And that's what they say. They say, the guys who know shit, they say, we're never going to find out fuck. They're never going to find out no more than we already know what we've been speculating about.
All is just a confirmation. Yeah, by the way, that magic
Hey,
bullet
well,
it never happened.
Hey, well,
duh.
Fuck, they're not gaslighting me anymore, but their bullshit is done, man. Oh, and guess what? Tom Holman found the leaks for the FBI, and he's arresting them all.
Yeah, that's
done.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Let's hear it.
Tom Holman. Tom, where are these leaks coming from?
Well, look, we think it's coming from inside, and we know the first leak of Aurora is under current investigation. We think we identified that person under investigation right now. The California leak, Secretary Noem, she's correct. Some of the information we're receiving tends to lead toward the FBI. But I talked to the Deputy Attorney General all this weekend. They've opened up a criminal investigation. And they have promised that not only this person lose their job and lose their pension, they're going to go to jail. They're going to criminally prosecute. So we're all over it. We got
Rizar, Tom Holman. Tom, where are these leaks coming from?
So they're all fucked, thank God. Just like those bitches that they fired, they gave away all that money. They said they got that money back too that they sent that fucking New York. Did you know that?
That was easy. That was easy because they hadn't had a chance to spend it.
Well, yeah, all that other shit though from the COVID, $7 trillion they lost. They say that shit's never coming back because, like you said, he gave it to the fucking central banks. This is that bitch that got fired. Fucking Karen, look at that fucking hair. Jesus Christ.
Man, get the fuck out, bitch.
God. And then this motherfucker, they just caught him with over 30 million nonprofit funds stashed in an offshore Cayman Island account.
Yeah, I love this guy. This guy keeps saying no to RFK, no to Tulsi, oh no to this and no to that. It's like, oh, well, that's like
He's a Levi's family fuck that's rich as fuck, and he's a liar, and he claimed that he was in Vietnam, this cocksucker. I hate his fucking guts.
Wait, he's a Levi's legacy family?
Yeah. Yep.
What an idiot.
Yep.
By the way, the Levi's brand is dead, eh?
Yeah, pretty much. They suck, man. I got old Levi's from back in the day. They're thick as fuck. You look at the new ones now, they're like paper.
They have to shut down the business because of
Fuck them.
everything that's happened so far.
Fuck them.
I haven't seen Levi's in a long time. God,
She's still at large. If you see her, DM me.
Oh, who's the chick?
She's at large. She's ICE booking, and they're looking for her for deportation, unlawful residence. So if you find her, DM me.
Wait. What's wrong with her?
She's an illegal alien, George.
What do you mean she's an illegal alien? She's too hot to be an illegal alien.
That's why everybody's saying if you see her, DM me.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, go back to that posting.
Oh, God.
No, go back to the
Let
posting.
him finish, everybody. We gotta let him finish.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead, George.
All right.
Everybody needs 5 minutes.
No, click back and see what the comment is, the top comment before the
It
picture.
says, "What did she do? Broke my heart."
Let's see it. Let's see it.
That's what the guy's saying right here. He's saying, "What did she do?" Major E, and then the guy.
There it is. It's on the right side. Okay, I see it. Okay. This woman is still at large. If you see her, DM me. Okay.
Yeah, at the bottom it says ICE booking number, unlawful residence, evasion
Yeah,
of deportation, resisting relocation.
She's wanted
Maybe
for
she got
killing
away.
comic book artists. So
Yeah, she's looking for EBS.
yeah.
This guy, everybody's doing fucking videos about this cat. I don't know fucking what's up about it, but once all the illegals got kicked out, he got hired.
I just want to tell all my brothers, hey man, first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you, Trump.
Oh, I love this guy.
Because guess what? I went to a construction site today, y'all. Remember, I didn't have no job. I was doing Uber. Couldn't find a job nowhere. I went to a construction site. They was already working. Got hired on the spot. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Trump. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, man. Thank you, Mr. Trump. If it wasn't for the move that you
I love
did,
this guy, man.
for the
Absolutely,
immigration,
absolutely
I'm not
boss.
talking about the good people.
Absolutely boss move,
I
man.
wouldn't have a job right now, Mr. President. I've been.
When I was still in construction, they were starting to bring them all in, and during the summer, since I knew high school Spanish, I'd have to be in charge of them all.
And then we find out he got arrested for being an MS-13.
Yeah,
We gave him away.
This is absolutely boss move.
What, him doing that?
Yeah, totally.
Wellhong used to work in a Levi's store as a kid. Hey, Ashley. Watch the start of the movie Train Spotting. That movie is crazy to me. Train Spotting? Oh, why? Are you in that movie Train Spotting, Wellhong? That'll be funny.
Man, I totally forgot Levi's even existed till you guys said this today. Like,
Well, I still got him around here, man.
I hadn't heard that in years, man. Years.
Yes. Well, those girls probably don't like you wearing Levi's, do they? They dress you up like a fuck boy, right?
Yeah, I look like James Bond all the time.
Bond, James
and-
Bond.
Yeah. It's like I'm going to a funeral every time somebody sees me.
Oh, fuck that. That's why I have a bunch of suits. Yeah, Reaper Destroyer is going down. I think you 2 days left. See, all these judges, man, there's one stopping them from accessing all his data.
Oh, yeah, and this guy's doing this. Pause. Go back to that judge. This idiot is actually doing the Lord's work. The Democrats found a favorable activist judge. The judge said,
Yeah, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Trump can't do this. So what's going to happen now is Trump's going to appeal this through the legal system. He's going to be very patient. He's going to appeal this through the legal system. Going to go right to the Supreme Court for an emergency judgment. Supreme Court's going to say, no, Trump's right, judge is wrong. At that point, everything else after that becomes a precedent, and the entire Democratic Party and the activist judge are rendered irrelevant. They fell for it. They fell for Trump's trap.
Well, he's got the second, so they're fucked on that. I don't know what the fuck they were going for with this whole argument. Oh, this is a good one.
Well, if you plan on being a loser piece of trash stealing bikes to support your methy drug habit, well, you better watch out for this guy, because booyah! Flashy kick to the dome, and he is out. Then follows up with a big a la carte right and a soccer kick to the dome. Handed out. Factory resets generously here tonight. Then he looks like he's about to go back. Does he say something? You got something to say. That's right. And then walks away, and I think this is all over. The lady looks like she's taking
Damn.
a dump. I have no idea. Then he's back. It's like, you sure you didn't say something now? Yeah, just making sure. Well, if you plan on being a loser piece of trash stealing bikes to support your methy drug habit, well, you better watch out for this guy, because booyah! Flashy kick to the dome, and he is out.
Boom. It was a punch that knocked him out.
They usually don't see it coming. That's the sad part.
No, they're too puny to take a punch. That's the other thing.
Well, if you get punched like that, anyone will be knocked out. Even you, Hargrave.
No, because I've had it happen and then knocked me out.
You know how many
It
times
stu-
I've been
it
sucker
stunned me.
punched?
No, I've been sucker punched, but it did stun me. It never knocked me down.
Oh, I've been
Like, I
knocked
just-
down. I bounced right back up like a weeble wobble.
No, I just tend to get like knocked sideways, if anything. I never get knocked down.
Oh, you never hit the dirt? I've been knocked the fuck down.
I just get stunned a lot.
You're not a dirt eater, Hargrave? What the hell, man?
But I bounced right back up.
Gosh. Imagine with George on the show.
I think he's trying to be a regular.
What? I eat my Wheaties.
We're
I'm
gonna lock
regular.
the front door
I'm
so
regular.
George can't get in.
I'm regular.
You're gonna love this. They're freaking out and they're looking for a search for Dr. Stolen Dre and Snoop Dogg sex tape.
Before the show started, about a music videotape that was stolen. Do you want to talk about that now?
Yeah.
What,
I mean,
just break it down. What happened?
I mean, it was a videotape that we did in my house just for my private collection. You know what I mean? Snoop was a part of it.
They got it?
Somebody stole this tape
This
from my
sounds
house
gay
or something
already.
like that, and there's a lot of X-rated things on it, you know. So,
so
You know, like,
Pause. There's two things going on here. One is Snoop Dogg would not have said this unless he was being blackmailed. So he's coming forward with this
Because they blackmailed him for it.
Right, he said no. So he's coming forward with this. So he's
break
mitigating the thing. So when they do release it, he's still gonna be a hero because hey, it is what it is. I did some private porn, and assholes released on the internet. People are gonna say, well, the asshole released on the internet, the real assholes, not Snoop Dogg, man. That's what's going on.
That's fucked. And 50 Cent will be talking shit about both of them next. Watch.
Oh yeah, did you see 50 Cent's Netflix show?
No.
I didn't either, but apparently there's a 50 Cent Netflix show or HBO show or whatever it is. The fall of
Son of a bitch,
Diddy.
George.
The fall of Diddy.
I was gonna ask us if we saw that. He's gonna say no.
Well, we paid $27 million on gift bags for illegal aliens. Those are the ones with the Obama phones in them and all that shit. I don't know if you guys have heard about them.
Yeah, they get $65,000 on a card.
Yeah.
Look
This
at
is
that
what they
shit.
say they gave them. We only gave them this.
Oh, how dare you give them a white Barbie, you racist. Can't even give them a Mexican Barbie, you pieces of shit.
Mexican Barbie, that's a thing.
Well, they give them a white one. Aren't we supposed to be inclusive and all that bullshit?
I got nieces that are different colors, and they all have their own color shit. You got to make sure you get it for them. Somebody who says that they don't, that's bullshit. Oh, and it's crybaby. They're all crying about big balls.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with Musk and Big Balls.
Big Balls.
Big Balls.
Big Balls, who work for Elon Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, Doge.
In the one case of the Big Balls kid, a literal teenager.
Big Balls online, Big Balls here that Katie's talking about.
A 19-year-old that goes by the username Big Balls.
So that would be one way that we could refer to him.
Young computer whizzes, the aforementioned Big Balls.
Because who among us doesn't feel better?
It was a Freudian slip by our favorite
big
gay.
balls, big balls in charge of American air traffic control.
Hey, well hung.
Hey.
What is their obsession with this fucking guy? I don't get it.
They like saying big balls.
Oh, and they were going to get a
no,
scalp.
no. It's a troll. It's an epic troll. Big balls and hairy balls. They're just trolling the news media, man.
We know they control it. That's why they hate us.
You know the news media back like say 30 years ago. You know what they would say? Well, we can't say this name on screen, so we're gonna call this guy Big Tallywhacker.
Big Tallywhacker. Why not Big Beach Balls
or Hairy Tallywhacker
Or large hot dog.
Yeah, just like yeah, exactly.
Oh, fucking well hung. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Okay, you know what? I'm looking at that hot chick, and she's at large. I'm looking at the all these posts. People are saying I might have to harbor her first. I can fix her. Hell no, that's my $1,000. It's
you're giving $1,000 a head. When I said 250, we were gonna do here. We already got a cage and everything.
Yeah, and also not nines and tens are not illegal. the response the response to go, if they catch her, I bet they will hold an auction for her bail.
Yeah.
She's as mysterious as Tiffany Gomez. Let's do better this time. I can help her. She's in my timeout right now, but once she's learned her lesson, I'll let you know. Oh, the response are gold. Absolute gold. Oh, by the way, I have something for you guys. I don't know if you seen it yet. I'll put it in the private chat here. Is there a private chat? Where's the private chat? Oh, there it is, right there. There you go.
How do you want me to do?
Wuhan bioweapon scientist blows whistle. COVID was engineered to depopulate. Well, duh.
Yeah, that's their head
smokes.
scientist there, and he dropped the bomb saying that it was made to depopulate the human around the world.
Yeah, we all know that.
And it was funded by USAID. I knew that too before. I've been yelling that Fauci funded it with Obama. And I got pictures of him and Bill Gates with Obama at that lab.
And then he died.
Yeah, check this shit out. Ray Epps called fucking Speaker Pelosi like 9 times fucking on the phone before this all went down.
That's right.
But he wasn't working for them. You fucking sick old bitch.
Yep. Her and her damn trading.
Pfizer employees have donated to Elizabeth Warren 165 times. Yeah, but Big Pharma don't donate her. Just the employees all get together and all donate to her en masse. Who's fooling who?
All right, do the link in the private chat.
Oh God. It's Fagatoni. Okay, hold on. What is this all about, George?
All right. It's yeah. Click on the picture.
I am.
Yeah. This is the epic battle that's going to happen on Friday.
Who is Joe King? Where is he from? How long does it take to cook ice? What does he think of Fag Tony? Fag Tony, watch Friday for most epic battle. It's on his channel, Joe King, or on yours?
No, his.
Who is Fag Tony? How far can he jump? Does he know how to make a sandwich? What does he think about Joe? You're gonna make him his bitch?
Well, you know, there's also more text in the post other than the picture. So this Friday, Frog Tony's channel, big epic battle.
I haven't watched him since he threatened us, and then nothing happened.
It happens,
and it was boring.
$84 million went to this chick right here. Everybody knows who she is, Chelsea Clinton.
All right, I gotta go.
Of that $84 million.
Oh, thanks for coming, George.
You're not allowed to leave, George. Sorry, they closed the building.
All right.
Yeah,
we burned the stairs.
All right, then
You're gonna have to wait till opening hours.
Okay, then I'll just mute myself, and then I'm just gonna have to just take up space.
Go to sleep like most people do.
Much less $4 million on a wedding. Then $10 million for her mansion. And is there a reason that she can't live in suburbia like the rest of us and pay a normal housing price? Does she have to live in a $10 million mansion? What has she done to earn those $10 million? Better yet, what has she done to get the $84 million that our taxpayers lined her pockets with? What happened to that, Chelsea? I want to know.
She fell out of
I
Hillary's
know
bowl.
happened to
That's
that
what
money.
happened.
I want every single.
You think she's going to get back a dime,
that
Hargrave?
the USAID
Nope.
has spent and
She'll probably end up
gone to
taking
these
more in the
agencies.
end.
I want to know who the
Yeah, well,
end
Black
user-
hole.
I want to know
Who's going to
everything
fund
that
her
was
lifestyle
done.
from here on in the future? Both her husband and her both are multimillionaires. So, I mean, what the fuck? This bitch. All the bullshit she's been saying. Oh, yeah, all the shit that went down with Trump, all that was backed by the USA, too. What does that tell you?
Oh. At least we're getting rid of it now.
You heard about the
Well,
neo-Nazis, haven't you?
There's the feds again.
Yeah, they were in Ohio on the overpass. And the residents beat them up and took their flags and burned it. This shit's getting unreal. I thought it would end.
That's because Patel isn't in there yet.
And here's North Carolina people bitching about what the fuck's going on there and how nobody's helping them. But
Oh, this piece of ass.
In the past 5 days, we've
Christine
decreased
Nome.
the number of open cases by almost 80%.
Oh, man.
President Trump is ensuring that communities aren't forgotten, and he launched the first major initiative to connect farmers with recovery assistance as well. In the past 5 days, we've decreased the number of open cases by almost
yeah, they're doing all that shit there that wasn't done before. If Trump wouldn't have won, the people would have sat all winter long fucked up. You know that?
Yep.
This bitch is pissed too.
You can take this quote however the fuck you want. When the government fears the people, there is liberty. When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. I don't know who said it. Historians don't seem to know who said it. Some people say that it's attributed to Thomas Jefferson. But the message rings fucking true. This country was founded by people who fought an entire fucking revolution against the most powerful military force on the face of the planet. And as a result, they installed a constitutional republic. I'm not a historian. I'm just an autodidact. I just love American history. It's my favorite fucking thing in the goddamn world. So I'm going to say this with my whole fucking chest. Back in the day, elected representatives were terrified of the people who elected them into office. Why? Because if they didn't do the will of the people who put them in the position they held, they were hung, tarred, and feathered That's not hyperbole. That is a fact. That is a historical fucking fact. When the people in this country actually had power, the people enforced that power. Why? Because they had to. Because this was their fucking country. And the people who
We got
have been
caught
elected
slipping.
to certain offices seem to have forgotten that fact. I don't give a shit that it's Elon Musk who is uncovering fraud, waste, and abuse. I don't care that he's employing 20-year-olds to help him do it. What I care about is that Democrats are standing on their fucking soapboxes screaming about how egregious it is that they have access to all of this information through a microphone at all of us taxpayers as if we're gonna fucking side with them. I'm so
Get
sorry
fucked,
to be the bearer
right?
of bad news, but boot polish is not on my list of ingredients when I cook food for my family. Who the fuck do you think you are talking to? This is our fucking country. These are our fucking tax dollars. And while Congress may hold the fucking strings to the purse, it is us taxpayers that fills that fucking purse. I don't want my fucking money going towards transgender monkey study or Moroccan pottery classes, Sesame Street in Iraq.
Shrimp on a treadmill. Do you know that, Hargrave?
Do you know what
How
I
fast
can
could
do
shrimp
with
run on a
$20
treadmill was one
million?
of them.
I currently live in
Oh
a
my
single
God.
wide fucking trailer with my family that we rent. And my husband and I work our asses off. I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody's
fucking
pissed.
angry. And if you
You're
are
just
not,
a
there is
stupid
something
Canadian.
psychologically fucking wrong with you. You're mad at
Yeah,
the
if you're not
guy
pissed,
who
you're
is
broke.
showing
You know that?
you how badly you have been
They fucked us.
we, the people
Oh,
who
sales
voted
tax
for Donald J.
garbage.
Trump, are fucking pissed.
We want
And
a
it's only gonna get
retribution that
worse
he
from
promised
here,
us. You know that?
because
I mean, we're
we
getting
have
it so
found
far.
so much fraud, waste, and abuse. It is unconscionable for you to even utter that the problem is Elon fucking Musk.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Them all say it's Elon. Get fuck. It's you. And why didn't you do something all these years before? So everybody that's bitching about his people he's putting in office, look at this shit. This fuck was in charge of our nuclear waste.
Yeah.
Can you believe
This is
that
the-
shit?
This is the one that kept stealing the
Other people's luggages and putting on their
at
dresses.
at the airport or whatever.
This motherfucker too.
Damn it, rebels! I don't want that. Yeah, that would be a good one, Shrubbles. That's what U.S. aid should be doing, is paying for breast implants for hot chicks.
It's good use of money, a lot better than what the fucking government was doing. And this is, I've been putting this shit up for years and saying audit the Fed and the Fed. These people got to wake the fuck up, man. This shit just started. You weren't a slave 100 years ago. This shit just fucking started, man.
They're still crying about that to this day.
You know, fuck them. Not a single one of these assholes is screaming about the corrupt misuse of our tax dollars. They're screaming about Trump's appointing Musk, exposing it and shutting it down. That's all you need to know about this fuck. Just remember that. Fuck the Democrats.
Yep.
Anybody who votes for Democrats anymore is a fucking idiot. Just don't vote for fucking politicians anymore. They're all cocksuckers. Daniel Goldman. Fucking, he goes, it wasn't just a freeze on Elon Musk and Doge accessing American personal data. He was ordered to destroy any data they already took. Elon must conform. He must confirm. He has to follow the court's order. Attorney General goes, blah, blah, blah. We're going to make sure they comply. And he goes, we don't have any personal data of Americans, you corrupt moron. And you got
They only have read-only access. I mean, basically what they're doing is like
the
if Trump
data.
said-
Where'd the money go? Where's
yeah,
coming from?
they don't even know the names of the. They just know the. It's like a bank account when he looks at your account at the bank, seeing what you've done. That's it. But it's not. But it's not personal. It's what the government is spending, not people. These people are so stupid, man.
Why was you timed out? I don't know. Somebody with a wrench bigger than yours. Were you fighting? Look at this. Money for hurricane aid, money for transgender comic books in Peru.
Oh, Jesus.
It's about it, right?
Yeah, except the transgender thing would be one of those big water bottles. I am once again asking that you ignore my big pharma paycheck.
Oh, mine was, I'm once again asking to borrow your lighter to light this joint. He had a joint in his mouth.
Let's be clear about what's happening right now in Washington, D.C.
Let's be clear.
Elon Musk is the wealthiest guy.
Are you jealous?
He contributed $270 million to elect Donald Trump.
Well, how much did fucking you get?
Surprise, surprise. He is now having the most important job in the United States government. That's what happens when you make a huge campaign contribution.
Well, you know all
And
about
by
that.
the way, Musk today is $150 billion wealthier than he was.
You want to know why he's wealthier? It has nothing to do with Trump being elected. It's the contracts he has with the government for SpaceX and the military. Did you know that?
This guy is such a fucking shill. That they're just everything he
Billions
says
and
is what.
billions.
Yeah, he's crying about this while Pfizer's cutting him checks.
Yeah. I wonder why.
It's like RFK said, they're the one who gets contributed. Oh, what's this?
Brazil.
Oh my.
Ooh la la.
I wanted to move there so bad when I was young. Then I found out you couldn't put land in your fucking name. You had to put it in your wife's, so you were basically a slave there.
You can't put it in your name.
No. If you go there, say that you go there on a visa, you can only stay there for 6 months. After that, you had to go. And if you marry a Brazilian chick, you don't get their rights. She's got the rights to everything. You're just basically her bitch.
Oh, I could
Figured
watch
that'd
this
be-
all. I could watch this all day.
I know, I
Nico.
could loop that for hours. I was thinking when it went down.
Hey, send me that.
It's for a friend.
Yeah, okay. Here's Eye Patch McCain bitching and moaning.
Oh, this guy.
He's a piece of shit. He's the second behind Pelosi for Money Made.
Access to everything TikTok has, which means data on all Americans, and with data and with
There's
access
this
to your,
crap
See,
coming
they
out of
keep
his mouth.
saying data on all Americans that they have access to. Too bad Brazil's such a hellhole. Rebels, man, when I was there, their fucking capital had chickens fucking running in and out the door, and it was insane, dude.
Even Colombia.
No, this is Brazil.
Yeah.
It was nuts. It was just like, fuck.
app that you're addicted to. You can
But I saw potential. I saw fucking cows and a farm, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when I found out you're never going to own anything, you're just going to be fucked. So I said, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Why build a life there when
Yeah,
be
it's
like
stupid.
Mitch McConnell with his chink
But
wife?
you know, we should have that law here so the Chinese can't buy up everything.
Well, they're making a law right now that they got to give up all their land and fucking they can't buy it anymore.
Around our bases too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's around our bases.
Oh, this motherfucker right here, they called it Mister.
Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty funny.
She called him Mister, and it cried.
Is that the chick in Michigan?
No,
No, it's
the
the
one from
dude in Michigan.
Caroline herself. She's
Hmm.
from the fuck is she? Delaware. They call her the gentleman from Delaware. This is Joe Biden bragging about how he fucking blackmailed Ukraine with $1 billion.
Just happened to be- that was the assignment I got. I got all the good ones, so I got Ukraine, and I remember going over convincing our team, or others, to convincing us that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. Said, no,
he was investigating Burisma and his kid.
They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well,
what the fuck's that called, Hargrave?
Yeah.
I used to put this shit up all the time, and I got fucking in big trouble because they kept saying that it was out of context.
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah, and I said the only context is fucking, you guys are assholes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Here, I got this. This is shit you'll never see. Shit Hargrave will never see. We got to do a show, Hargrave.
New at 10, a fast food worker is behind bars after getting into a shootout with people inside a Midtown restaurant. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. This happened at a McDonald's in the 1300 block of Poplar Avenue. WREG's Brian Ditlake is live at the Shelby County.
Memphis, Tennessee's turning into a shithole.
Stephanie, Greg, this situation all started after two McDonald's workers got into it with each other, but once relatives got involved, that's when the situation escalated into a shooting. Business is back to normal at this Midtown McDonald's off Poplar, but last Tuesday, shots rang out between the fast food chain's workers, customers still inside. The man behind one of the weapons, Caden Stewart, he's being charged with felony reckless endangerment, unlawful carrying or possession of a weapon, and aggravated assault. Memphis police say Stewart got into an argument with his coworker. A brother of one of the coworkers who also worked there went outside and got a weapon. When he came back, Stewart started firing from the back of the kitchen area. The other man shooting back, one man was hit in the ankle during the exchange of gunfire.
Just think there's a lot of stress in Memphis, and there's a lot of people who take out their stress on, fellow citizens.
Malcolm Bryan says, of course, this was not the way to handle an argument, but says it's a deeper issue. He tells me he disagrees with the state's open carry laws.
I believe there should be a special case for Memphis. There should be much better training, education around gun use.
Memphis used to be mellow as fuck.
Gun ownership.
No, I wouldn't go there for
in
shit.
the final analysis, if you're going to have a state law, then this city has to make some kind of adjustment.
They ain't gonna adjust shit.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Okay, boys, be honest. If you and your friends would be in a horror movie,
Famous.
who's dying first? Take your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Nicole T for a minute.
No, it's another big bitch.
The gravitational pull in this video, bro. Those airbags deployed on
I didn't even hear what she said.
whole chest, no
Neither did I. I was just staring at the
overtime today. I didn't
God
hear
damn.
a word, but
Hey,
I saw the whole
I
conversation.
didn't hear a word.
Yeah. I just looked up and thought that Nicole T.
That's a lot of personality in one frame.
If she runs, she might get black eyes.
They always do well hung shooting sideways.
Oh, yeah, they always do that weird thing when they find the gun.
Life, bro, forget global warming. It's global
Do more
jiggling
movement
out
than my
here.
entire
Blood so
life.
thick, I forgot how to blink. Her chest deserves a viewer discretion warning. Even my phone screen started sweating. Bro, my jeans just
packing.
filed a complaint. Her chest deserves its own slow motion replay. I blinked and somehow missed a whole plot twist. Bro, those boobs got more bounce than my bank account. Her boobs doing more moving than me on leg day. Those boobs define physics harder than my final exam. Boobs so wild, even Newton took notes. Bro, the boobs moving like they're paid hourly. Her boobs carrying the whole internet right now. Those tits working harder than my alarm clock. Her tits could win a gold medal in the gravity Olympics. Bro, I think her tits just blinked at me.
Bigger boobs just blinked at me.
Wait, is that our Instagram? I want someone to write this down here. Honestly, thought that was Nicole T.
You can put her on your list.
No, I actually agree with that, Rebels. But I have a gate down there. They can't get in here. I'm up on a mountaintop. They're welcome to try.
That'd be kind of funny, actually.
I don't eat at McDonald's anyway, so I don't got to worry about that.
Oh, the feds are arguing that money isn't property.
If you've ever been
and
to
you
the
don't own
Department
it,
of Justice building in Washington, D.C., then you know that it is like a temple.
did you know that, Hargrave?
There are
What?
carvings.
Money
in the
isn't property, and you don't own it.
above windows that
That's
say
why I
things
take my
like,
money out of the bank.
where law ends,
Yeah, well, that's
tyranny
their thing. They can
begins.
take your money anytime they
Above
want.
the
Well, they're gonna
massive
take it from my hand. Good try.
doors on this temple, it says the place of justice is a hallowed place.
We're gonna do a show about this later on, a whole one.
Hallowed. Sanctified.
And dig into the fucking Fed, because the Fed's bullshit.
We know that unilaterally closing USAID is illegal. Donald Trump does not have the authority to erase an independent agency created by Congress. Nor can the Department of State absorb USAID, especially because now there's basically nothing left to absorb.
Yeah,
We also know
yeah,
this is just
okay.
the beginning.
Left.
Hey,
Yeah.
Daniel.
If Doge attacks USAID today, then you can be sure they'll move on to another target tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the Postal Service. or
I'm
the
Chuck
IRS,
Schumer. I
or
can't
even
even use the
Social Security
barbecue right.
Administration. They could be next.
This
Or
dipshit. I
maybe
got a
our
bunch of
national
pictures of him
security
with
agencies.
trans. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, look at me with my meathead wife.
So, what are the complaints here? This is awesome.
An eviction turning violent this afternoon on Detroit's west side. A court officer.
Yeah, this shit's
was hit
crazy,
by
man. This guy
gunshots from
fucking said,
inside
"You're
the
not going to
home."
kick me out of my
Will
house."
Jones live near the scene. And this will turn into a barricaded gunman situation. Some scary moments there.
Scary. He's
This
dead.
all unfolded around 12:45 this afternoon at this home on Stahalan behind me. You see officers are still on scene. Crime scene investigators arrived about 45 minutes ago, and they're inside collecting evidence. Take a look at some video that we shot earlier. Here's what we know. Here's what police are telling us. Police say 36 district court officers came to the home to carry out the eviction. They say the tenant fired multiple
That's
shots
off
from
7
inside
Mile.
while court officers were outside. One officer was struck. Police say no officers
Is that dude
returned
got a
fire.
rocket
The man
launcher?
barricaded himself
Yeah.
inside for about 2 hours before he
Well,
was
he shot a
taken into
cop. Once
custody.
he shot the
While
cop,
this
they
standoff
murdered
was
his ass.
happening, police blocked off several streets.
dude
in
had a
this West
rocket
Side
launcher.
neighborhood. Cody High School, which is nearby,
You
went on
jealous?
lockdown.
What the fuck's he gonna do with that?
Shoot a motherfucker, because we got him too. That's
District Court Chief Judge William
wanna blow up the
Donegal
house?
said when an eviction is ordered, tenants are given appropriate time to get their affairs in order.
It's the equal
Court
fucking
officers are
playing
called to
field.
the
That's
scene
the way
of an
they call
eviction
it. You know
as
what I
a
mean?
Last resort. Back here live. We're not sure how
Yeah, they have a
long
lot of
police will
military
be here
vehicles,
on
too.
scene, but
No, Will hung. It was like a actual rocket launcher. The guy
It was
had
an
it on that.
RPG.
Yeah, he had it on the backpack.
and
A
unacceptable.
rocket,
We're
a
live on
propelled
Detroit's
grenade.
West Side. Will
Yep.
Yeah.
Jones, Local
It wasn't a Law's rocket or nothing like that.
What the fuck's he gonna do with that thing?
Oh, listen to this shit. She says the reason women don't go into manufacturing is because it has man in the name. Is that why you became
Yesterday, I met with a manufacturing company, but they also are engaged in getting young people more engaged in manufacturing. So I asked them, so how many of those students that
it's easier than
are
getting a machine
signing
gun.
up and want to do this, how many are women? And they said, well, I know there's at least 13% or something. It was a low number. And you had mentioned trying to engage more women in manufacturing. I'm just wondering if just the name manufacturing sounds like a guy.
What the fuck?
That is without a doubt
The dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, this is that repetition bullshit. I think we already showed it.
Despite, however,
Yeah,
what
because
Trump
this
and
dumb bitch says that she's looking for people to work with that'll censor us and fucking make sure that we don't say and think the wrong shit. Can you believe that? Fucking hooker. Where the fuck? I thought I had that one chick.
Isn't that one bald chick bar? Jeez.
Yeah, that's the bald one who just said that she wants people to work with that are going to censor us. They think that we're too lively. Oh, this shit is great. Check this shit out. In the Czech Republic, they had a dam and it took 7 years. They didn't finish it. The Beavers finished it. "7 years, and they finished it in 6 months." A few weeks, they did it all. Holy shit. 1.2 million.
Let me say something to you. You suck.
What the fuck? Tell me that ain't nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck? I got that chick that did 1,000 people. That must be in the other one. Hold on.
I'll be right back.
All right.
And the chick did 100 and something too.
No, that's her friend.
Yeah.
Well, she was her friend. I think they hate each other now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the fuck I put it. I know I saved it. Huh. Yeah, I'll show it Saturday if I don't find. Oh, this is even better. Check this shit out. I have to replay it when Hargrave gets here.
That's from the ring.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait for Courtney. We usually do wait for her. But if it gets too late and she's dicking around in Pound Town.
I ain't running. Cameraman was so lucky, so sex killing, Ghostbuster time.
Have you seen that movie, The Ring?
She will end up running from me instead of chasing me. I don't even run from that one. I'm putting in. If you got it haunted, 1v1 with ghosts. If it bleeds,
Can't even spell ghost right.
Location. My name is
Share location.
Just what's yours. Should I spray holy water? I'd smash that ghost. Fire in the hole. Fire in
We
the
did cover her,
hole.
Mo.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
We did cover her.
Fire in the hole.
And that's radioactive
Oh, this
contamination.
fucking dude. I remember him back
Very
in the
radioactive.
80s, man. He's eating radioactive material. He's a radioactive scientist. He's the guy who said that radioactive is all bullshit. And he died when he was like
Genius
fucking
or
90 years
absolutely
old.
insane. The choice is yours, guys, but I would definitely not be trying this myself. I can tell you that much. The clip that you guys just watched was taken from a broadcast back in 1985, and the man seen in this clip is a very notable figure from the nuclear industry, a man by the name of Galen Windsor. And there's one particular reason why Galen is so famous in the nuclear industry. It's because of his radical and controversial beliefs about the safety of radioactive material. This clip was taken during one of his many presentations to show just how safe uranium is. He can be seen dumping out a small portion of radioactive metal onto his hand, testing it with a Geiger counter, and then licking it off of his hand. To go the extra mile and show people that he really did this, he also puts the Geiger counter to his mouth, which gets a pretty strong reading, and then he swallows and licks the rest off of his hand. And this might come as a surprise, but Galen was actually somewhat correct here. The uranium that he consumed was not water soluble, meaning it can't mix in, and therefore his body was not going to metabolize it. Instead, it was just going to pass through. In fact, the craziest part about this is that the uranium Galen consumed would be more of a risk when it came to kidney toxicity than it would radioactivity, at least in the short term. This also wasn't the only demonstration that Galen would do to prove his perspective. He would oftentimes take swims in pools meant for storing old used up nuclear rods. He would drink from the water as well without ever suffering any ill effects. He was also a big believer in the fact that nuclear radiation and its dangers were often overstated. Many times he would say that the reason this was so was because a small group of people wanted to control this very powerful resource. Therefore, the way to do that was through fear. Now, of course, because of all these demonstrations and his consistent preaching that radiation really wasn't all that dangerous, this ignited a bunch of debates between different people and safety protocols in the industry. But despite Mr. Windsor's beliefs, there are still a lot of concerns, as well as compensation claims from people who have worked in these areas in close proximity to nuclear items. Personally, whether or not Galen was correct, in my opinion, is not a black and white issue. I think there might be some aspects of his argument that have some merit, as well as some that don't. Either way, Galen actually ended up living a very long life, over 80 years old, and he passed away in 2008, at least 20 years after he consumed this uranium live. I could tell you right now, though, I do think it's a better idea to have more safety restrictions than less.
Fucking bitch. He didn't die. What do you think?
Taking that high radiation too.
Oh, he said a bunch of crazy shit. He said that there was only like 1 or 2 nukes and that they were sharing them around.
Chernobyl, whoa boy.
Do what?
The Chernobyl place in Russia?
Yeah. That's some weird shit too. They said that nothing was going to ever live there again, and they've already got animals and shit that are all living there and that are fine as fuck. They can't explain none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot to mention Galen was a robot. That'd explain everything. Oh, that bitch did lose her fucking job.
Speaking of charity beginning at home, remember when Donald Trump, after his inauguration, went to a national prayer service at an Episcopalian church and the bishop, Marion Budd, gave him this treatment?
The people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meatpacking plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens
God, is she creepy as
or have the
fuck?
proper documentation. But the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals.
Yes, remember that. And the faces of Trump and Melania and JD Vance as they listen to all this go on, and she goes on about how
horrible.
transgender
You remember
people
it?
are fearing for their lives now in Trump's America, was all quite odd. And you'll remember that Trump responded afterwards. He said the so-called bishop who spoke at the National Prayer Service on Tuesday morning was a radical left hardline Trump hater. She brought her church into the world of politics in a very ungracious way. She was nasty in tone and not compelling or smart. She failed to mention the large number of illegal immigrants that came into our country and killed people. Many were deposited from jails and mental institutions. It is a giant crime wave that is taking place in the USA. Apart from her inappropriate statements, the service was a very boring and uninspiring one. She is not very good at her job. She and her church owe the public an apology. Well, they certainly owe the public an apology, but I think they also owe the public a fair deal of thanks, because we now know why she went so hard on Donald Trump in that sermon. It's because her church made $53 million out of the Biden administration to resettle migrants in America under programs that Trump has now paused. So this wasn't her genuinely standing there saying, I'm so worried about the state of the world and I'm saying this because I'm a Christian. I'm saying this.
Oh, big surprise.
My church. And of course, at no point did she mention the fact that they got this $53 million to resettle 3,600 refugees in America last year. Sorry, that was 2023. Last year, they had 6,400 people that they resettled in America, pocketing all this money through.
They're not resettling them, Hargrave. They're just getting them in touch with the agency. So she got all that money just to hook them up with a fucking address. Hey, Sauce. They don't seem to understand it. They think that if they fucking get in here and they get away, they can fucking stay or some shit. I don't get it.
Yeah, they think like, oh, we can't get them out. Oh, no, we'll get them out.
I believe that there should be no more babies, brother.
He was a bad baby. He was a bad man.
Is this quote from Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood, or is it from professional wrestler Hulk Hogan?
I believe that there should be no more babies, brother.
I actually am going to guess Hulk Hogan.
I believe that there should be no more babies, brother.
Margaret Sanger.
Are you sure?
Yes.
There was a brother at the end. Doesn't that trick you at all?
When Andre the Giant pulled my leg and pulled it backwards, I thought I was going to die, brother. But I managed to call upon my God, who saved me from him hurting me more.
Oh my gosh. Margaret?
I believe that there should be no more babies, brother.
Margaret Sanger.
Ding, 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 ding. We don't want the word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population, brother. Hulk Hogan or Margaret Sanger?
I think the brother might have been added, but otherwise sounds like Margaret Sanger to me.
Dang it, you're onto my stick. We don't want the word to get out that we want to exterminate the Negro population, brother.
Margaret Sanger.
How are you so good at this?
Because she's evil.
All the little Hulkamaniacs are gathered here, and they're here to support a great country called the United States of America.
I'm going to go with Hulk.
Yes, my sources say that is Hulk. They tried to pick me up and give me an airplane spin and throw me right on the canvas hard.
Hulk Hogan or Margaret Sanger?
I'm going to have to go with Hulk Hogan on that one.
Yeah, that's Hulk Hogan.
When Andre the Giant tried to pick me up and give me a suplex, instead his back failed, and he gave me the atomic back body drop.
Hulk Hogan.
No, it was Margaret Sanger. Few people know this, but after her 1,000th abortion, she celebrated by starting out as a pro wrestler.
I'm the president of Anglicans for Life and co-founder of the Silent No More Awareness campaign.
Well, when they picked me up and threw me from the top turnbuckle, I thought I nearly broke my leg.
That's Hulk Hogan.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Should I call a friend?
Hello?
I want you to tell all the little Hulksters to stay in school and study hard, or they're going to be a failure like that guy, The Undertaker.
That also was Hulk.
How are you so certain of everything?
Because I'm an old woman and I know a lot.
Are there any bad babies?
No such thing as a bad baby.
Okay, what about baby Nancy Pelosi?
Maybe she wasn't a bad baby, but maybe she grew up into a bad woman.
Was baby Hitler a bad baby? I
Well,
say
you
yes!
say yes. I
Say
know.
yes! He was a bad baby!
He was a bad baby and he was a bad man.
It's important for all the little Hulksters to get a good breakfast.
Probably the other guy.
I feel bad I lost the match and let down all the Hulkamaniacs.
Hulk Hogan or Margaret Sanger?
Hulk Hogan. Why are you not giving any Margaret Sanger quotes?
Because she's a racist cow.
Well, it would probably be better to kill baby Hitler. Then we would save a lot of Jews.
Yep. But then that would rewrite all history. We might not even be here.
It would rewrite all history, but you know, God rewrites history every day by our choices, right?
Yeah, my choice to go out here and freeze my tail off will hopefully get me a big promotion.
There, Edgar, we
Is
played
fighting crime right wing?
He wrote on one of our
I
things
believe that there
we
should
didn't
be no
play shit to the end.
Edgar, can I tell you what I think the centralized problem with humanity is?
Oh, I am all ears, baby.
Men.
What do you both have to say, those misogynists who say women belong in the kitchen?
I say it's a new time.
I couldn't agree more. I think cooking is far too important of a task to entrust to women.
Oh, what? Them's fighting words, probably. Them's fighting words. I'll rip that tongue right off.
I have never seen so much marching vagina in my entire life. The take-home message is, we lost and
He's
we're
hilarious.
cranky as hell.
Donald Trump!
How long should I fuck him? Mom! Mom! Where's my mom? Have you seen the logo for the Women's March for 2016? You would agree that that logo has 3 hotties in it, wouldn't you?
Sure.
But the new one, 3 hotties, they took them away and they left us with 2 mids and Bill Maher. This used to be called the Women's March. Now it's called the People's March. Are you a woman?
Yes.
How do you know?
How do I?
Well, women are people.
What is a woman?
Whatever they want to be.
Bullshit. Moving on. Why are they taking away our women? Give me women. They took Pocahontas off the Land of Lakes butter box. They removed Aunt Jemima from the syrup bottle. Why are they erasing women?
I think we should be drinking real maple syrup from Canada and or the Northeast.
They took her black job. You know what I like about conservative women?
What?
No penis. What's the hardest thing about being trans?
That's a really hard question.
Is it the oppression? If a man says he's a woman, can he go anywhere women are? Should we let men in everywhere?
Yes.
Is it what you're saying is that trans rights are penis rights? What is the most essential feminine quality? And why is it hotness?
You should
Why
ask
are
my
they
mother.
getting mad
I
at
am not
him?
interested in your mother. What is the most important
'Cause
characteristic
they're fat.
of being feminine?
Supporting women for equality.
But that's
You
not
wear
really
one of these
feminine.
hats well
You could
on?
have a very feminine woman who doesn't give jack shit about other women, like so many women do. Feminine does not mean strong. Feminine means hot.
Ding.
No, it doesn't.
All right, it does. It does. It does. It does. It does. Listen, as a conservative, you are persona non grata here amongst all these cranky people.
Yeah,
they have
right.
their claws out. They're
Yes,
ready
they
to
are.
pounce.
Yes, they
Have
are.
you ever been pounced?
Not yet. Hopefully not today.
You got to find the right guy.
There might be liberal women that have good intentions, but unfortunately they've been led astray.
You're not going to move them with that speech. They are not moved.
No.
They're not changing their mind. They're going to go through another 4 years of lunacy.
I've already gotten someone say they were going to commit things against me. Someone said horrible things, but
Yeah, these are liberals. That's what they do. Are liberal women the worst?
What are you saying? As far as
You
reproducing?
know what I mean? Are liberal women the worst? We got 1,000 people marching past us, and we have 1 black person so far. Okay, where my blacks be at? Where are your black friends? Where are all your black friends?
They're out there.
Yeah, all right, fine. What do you think the official SSRI of this march is? What's the official pill of this march?
Probably Wellbutrin or Thorazine.
So I'm very angry.
Oh, it was Action
very
Man.
upset.
Do you think things would improve if you just calmed down? I promise
Promise
to calm the hell down.
to calm the fuck down.
So 6 out of 10 liberal women are on SSRIs. Are you on any?
That's a personal question.
Does
They all
mental
are.
illness cause liberalism, or is it the other way around? Everyone here is cranky, including me. Someone glued this pussy out of my head, and I've been insane. What brought you here?
Hating Trump.
Is Trump the word you've most uttered in 2024?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the second word? Mom? Okay. How many times a day do you think of Donald Trump?
oh God, too many probably.
All right. Is that weird to think that you think about him all the time and he doesn't think about you at all?
Yeah.
Can I give you a kiss on the cheek?
You can. Wow, you know, if I had equipment, I'd be really aroused. In spite of my rage, I'm still just a women's marcher in a cage. I'm going to sing a song to you to make you feel okay. You're here with your sign and your ice cream, and I'm here to tell you that your life is not just a dream. There are people who care for you, Muppets too, but you gotta get rid of one thing too. And that's the Trump derangement syndrome. It's gonna drive your ass up the wall. So you better switch from the SSRIs and get a tobacco addiction like all the conservatives.
I believe that there should be no more babies, brother.
That guy's funny because he left the thing on our thing. We got to play it through to the end when he sings. He doesn't sing it all of them, I guess.
I'm sure he hasn't gotten beat up or anything.
Oh, this shit is great.
Hey, children,
Leave the truck.
make sure you take care of your parents as long as you can. Make sure you spend time
Something going on
with them.
The fuck?
I'm gonna get
Watch.
Brett Baker now.
How is he not electrocuted?
Yeah, electric's up above me. He's on the phone and the cable.
For the Bible has been
Oh.
Following reports of a robbery and multiple thefts on Saturday, March 23rd, 2024, police in Vancouver, Washington locate their suspect on the roof of a nearby restaurant, where his bizarre and increasingly reckless behavior reaches new heights. Things take a shocking turn, however, when the suspect's attempts to evade the police leave him dangling dangerously from a telephone wire.
What the fuck is this guy not electrocuted?
The following report is
the
based on
hot
official
wires are the
police
ones up
records, and
above
most
him.
of the footage has
About
never
4
been seen
feet.
before
He's on the
until
cable
now.
and telephone
Just after
wire.
5 p.m., an officer with the Vancouver Police Department responds to reports of a robbery and assault at a nearby restaurant. When he arrives, he meets with the victim, Shayla, and her sister, Dana, the restaurant's owner, to get a description of the suspect.
What did this guy look like?
He was African American, I think. Light skin, a black puffer jacket, bald, no toothless.
So the homeless guy comes in, says, I need to borrow a phone.
Jumps over the counter, says, I need a phone. The police are after me. I said, we can't help you here. You can take, because there's a front entrance and a back entrance. As you can take that back door right back out and find some help somewhere else. He said, why not, man? Why not, man? I said, please leave. We're not going to help you.
Yeah.
He reaches over the counter, grabs her phone. She screams, give me my phone. He starts booking it towards the back exit. We run after him.
So he went out the back.
Yes.
Okay.
After the suspect fled, he threw the phone to the ground and disappeared down the street. At the same time, another officer was responding to a separate call about a bike stolen from a yard and power tools taken from a vehicle in the same neighborhood. Neither officers yet realized the incidents were connected, or that this string of mischief was only the beginning. The officer leaves the restaurant to search the area.
Only the beginning.
Soon, multiple bystanders flagged him down, reporting that a man had climbed onto the roof of the nearby Little Caneo restaurant.
The last place that we saw him was above, like by that power line. I don't know
We got technology. Let's find out if he's still up there.
The drone provides a visual on the suspect, who would later be identified as 47-year-old Ramondo Everett Stanley.
40-fucking-7.
As the officer attempts to get a closer look, Ramondo's behavior takes a destructive turn.
I can't confirm it's the same dude from mine. I can only speculate. I need a field show. Yes, Sam 14. He's got like a piece of the electrical wire. He's just breaking windows on that building that's on the the east side.
Sir, we're a little preoccupied right now. We got a dude on the roof that's throwing things at us. Okay, well, if you want to hang out, we got to get him into custody first. We can't really take eyes off of him.
It's 2 buildings.
Oh, he's throwing bricks down.
Throwing bricks. Watch your heads.
Bricks off the building.
While one officer keeps a close eye on Ramondo, another heads into the Little Caneo restaurant to speak with the employees and attempts to find a way onto the roof.
There's no physical access in here, right? To the roof?
No.
Are you guys okay? Injured at all? No?
No. Just every time, whenever they work on this part of the building, they take a ladder.
Okay.
And from the parking lot. That's how they get
Okay.
it there. Okay. You can't hear saying you're going to the floor, but he's trying to hide.
Oh. Yep.
So he
With
was
no
in there.
access to the roof from inside the restaurant, officers are left
After
baffled by how he
lazy,
got
they
up there in the
figure out how
first
to get up
place.
there, you know that?
Meanwhile, an officer
Yeah, how did he
outside
get up
tries
there?
to
See the
talk to
flag?
Armando,
Climbed
and
on
the
the
full
back, on
scale of what they're
bars.
dealing with becomes
Like, you're right
alarmingly
there
clear.
by that white
So
car.
he's
I can
standing
get up
on
in
the
those
ledge
cars,
right
you know?
now.
Couldn't you?
What happened? You got where?
I think it will be.
Okay.
He's got fentanyl. Oh, he wants the drone off to him.
Right off the block, right on Big Bomb. And I'll blow the whole roof. Now, it's a pretty big building, so do as I say, and we're going to get to the bottom of this.
You know, it's windy and I'm having a real hard time hearing you.
That guy.
Yeah. Please don't pull on that. So that wood is going to break and you're going to fall.
With a suspect who's potentially under the influence, getting him down safely before he hurts himself or someone else will prove challenging.
Another unit coming in I need you on the main street side. That's another entrance. You can get into another set of buildings.
Thankfully, an employee is able to provide the keys to a vacant building next door to the restaurant. Officers prepare to breach through an upstairs window, but they have no idea the risks Ramondo is willing to take to evade capture.
I'm fine with the 4 of us. We gotta get out there and do breaking now. So.
All right, so I'll be shielded and talking. You're lethal. I'm lethal.
I'm gonna go hands on.
I want to fucking my ball. What's your name? Don't worry about it. Get my ball.
Don't worry about it. I want to talk to my mom. Don't worry about it.
Wires.
Still hanging on.
Let's go. Let's go. Move up. So be careful. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Hey, man. We don't want to do this. Come on, dude. You talk. You talk.
Give me your hand, buddy.
Yo.
So you're going to fall here.
All right. Get nobody climbing in. You're not there.
Come on, man.
What? Everybody, you don't need no blanket. I don't want no blanket.
Hey, you're going to fall, man. I want you to fall.
I got to reposition. Keep verbal to that.
Jake, I'm going down.
It's fine. It's fine.
Why did they just stop him right there? You know that?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, if I had my burner, I would just keep shooting the fuck out of him and he'd just drop.
Come on. We'll talk to your boss. Get him out here.
No, back up and then get going.
Come on, man.
If we back up, will you come back over here?
No.
No, shut the fuck up. I'm done.
Will you not go over there if we stop talking to you?
Hey, who's down there with you? Hey, Butler, if you want to come down here, and I don't know if he's going to make it across. He's trying to climb across right now, the wires.
Ramondo perilously hangs 20 feet over solid asphalt. A fall from this height could be fatal, but as one firefighter explains, a fall isn't the only danger he faces.
Which one's the hot one?
So the Weatherhead's hot. Up one's hot. He's on cable and telephone.
He's just on telephone stuff. Yeah, okay. If he goes up top,
The other ones are going to pull those hot. They're not that Weatherhead right there.
Okay.
Get teeth to check out, bro.
You're a psycho.
Tell him to check it out. Wasting my time. I'm in card.
To ensure Ramondo's safety, officers think of a way to break his fall.
Can we bring the truck over so we can have the truck? I don't know.
I would, I don't want to lose. I don't know.
Hey, children,
Let's leave the truck.
make sure you take care of your parents as long as you can. Make sure you spend time.
Something going on
with them.
I think it's reasonable to
It's very important.
We can
It's all right,
pull their engine up, get them underneath the wheel.
Hey, can you get out of the road, please? Get out, bro.
Guys there with your kids, you guys are going to need to go. You don't want your kids watching this. Get your kids out of here. If you're comfortable with bringing the truck up, then we'll get it at least. Okay.
They're alcoholics, weedholics.
Yeah, we can
When
put the
the
engine right
parents are
here.
naked,
He's saying the
I'm fine
parents
with
are
that.
weed
Hey,
on.
when you do bring that engine up,
I'm gonna hop on.
we'll just have one up top because if he jumps down, he's going to jump off immediately, and we need to at least up down here. But if he stays up, we'll be up there in a second. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Firefighters begin to move the truck into position beneath Ramondo, but they quickly realize there's a flaw in their plan.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Hey, he's already past you. No, he's already past you. Stop.
Ramondo hangs from the wire with only his outstretched arms, leaving him one wrong move
They
away
don't
from a
have the
treacherous
ladder they
fall.
could put up there.
In the meantime,
Yeah, I know, they
two
could've just
officers take
grabbed him.
position on the opposite
Yeah.
roof in case he attempts to
just
escape
put the
across the
ladder up
wires
there
to
and
the
grabbed
other
him.
side.
If he gets here, we're going hands real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, no, if
Because
he
it's going to
gets
be a
there, we're
fight, and it's going to take
hands
all
real
those
quick.
people
I
a
need to go
little bit to
grab
get
him
up
right
here.
now.
And then trying to get him down, I don't know how we're going to do that.
Sounds good.
Just let's just try to get him secured if
His
he does
ass.
get to the
Let him
side.
fall into the
Back on the
fucking
ground,
truck.
officers attempt to reason with Ramondo, hoping an enticing offer may convince him to come down on his own.
We'll give you some
Rick.
crack.
I got SIGs if he wants a SIG.
Yeah.
I got one.
He gives me more energy.
I'll give you one if you come down, dude.
You got life.
I promise. I got him in my bag. I got a whole pack. You want menthol or regular?
Here.
You want
I'll go get it,
menthol or
but you got to
regular?
jump on the fire truck, man. That's not how it works. I can't give it to you up there. What am I supposed to throw it to you?
Meanwhile, an officer on the roof calls Shayla, the victim of the earlier robbery, in the hopes she might be able to identify the suspect as the same man from the restaurant.
Currently, there's a gentleman. He's hanging from some wires. And if you'll tell me if this is the same guy that assaulted you earlier today.
I'll be fine. Is melon.
Is there any way we can get you down? No. By doing what I said. I'm going to that one. You want to go that route?
Why don't they just put the drone up there and fly it around to annoy him, make him fall?
I think that's the whole thing. They don't want to hurt him. You want him to get off under the truck. Here's where he starts taking off his clothes.
I'm going to get butt naked now.
As Ramondo's jaw-dropping antics continue, Shayla arrives on the scene, and officers begin connecting the dots between each of their robbery cases.
You can probably go to like where that Jeep is. Or maybe a little bit. Yeah, just don't get any closer than that. And... Okay. Yeah, that's him. Okay. And Sam 14, just for info, that is going to be 100% positive as my suspect for the robbery in the second degree.
And Sarge, it's the same for mine too, because he's missing
No,
his shoe.
three
He
of
left
them are
his
like,
other
yeah.
shoe at the scene of the theft 2.
He left his shoe.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Ramondo's charges will have to wait, as he's been holding on for just over 20 minutes, and it won't be long before exhaustion and gravity bring him down, one way or another.
Trying to outweigh him. Oh, he broke the wire.
You're going to fall. You know that, right?
No!
Why do you want
Fuck, he's halfway
Back on the
across.
roof, officers are still puzzled by an earlier question.
I wonder how he got on that building. Like, what?
So I think that's so. From the interior, from the inside that I saw, there was a round spot followed by like a block and then an air conditioning unit. With him and being as athletic as he is, he could have committed. If you commit to the jump, you're
hardcore.
So.
Firefighters move the truck into a new position beneath him, giving an officer the chance to get closer to Ramondo. But what Ramondo does next is so unexpected,
you're gonna love it.
leaves everyone in utter shock.
Hey, we have some stuff ready for you. Are you really trying to go to the bathroom right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Gravity.
Ah.
He's pooping.
Ah.
Remember that. He's pooping.
Yeah, really defecating.
Ah.
He did use the bathroom in his pants.
Backing away from the truck, officers wait for his inevitable fall. While landing on the fire truck would be less
look at these
dangerous for
geniuses figure
Ramondo,
out, Harry.
an
You're gonna
officer
love this
highlights a
part.
potential risk that could make the situation far worse when he does.
Hey, Wilkes, he's got access to
we
like
need a ladle.
tools on top of this fire truck, just so you know. For
He's singing. Magic Dragon
so the top
song.
ones are the hot ones, the high ones. The ones that he's on are like TV and Cablevision and all that.
Oh, the Magic Dragon.
I think they shut off the power.
What's up?
5 more. Don't shoot me.
I don't want
Top of
to.
my head. Mr. Till, you still ain't did I said.
By now, Ramondo has been holding on for nearly 45 minutes.
And he pooped his pants, don't forget. Here he goes.
It's just us.
Now there's 3 other people on the other side.
Are they contacting?
You see that?
Ooh.
Come down.
Come on down.
Come down.
I swear to God.
Just come on down the ladder. Bo.
Told you. Now.
Ah.
Oh,
If you talk to me, we'll figure out treatment. But if you just stay up there, we can't, right?
no, he's fucking with your tools like we told him.
Yeah,
Let's
get
get
out
the
of here.
last vehicle with
Yep. Will you give a warning?
Let's get out of political orders. Force may be used against you.
The
guy to the roof yelled at him.
I'll be on the backside for sure.
You understand? This is your warning. Force may be used against you.
We're talking about. I want everybody else to go. Okay? Even you. And you're too big. I'll beat you in arm wrestling. If I beat him in arm wrestling, can't keep me there. I don't know about that, but here's what we're going to talk about. You come down. 3 minutes. I tried to go 3 minutes. Nobody supports you. They want me to do it by myself. So I want to help you get it.
He's not crazy, is he?
Why are they letting this guy do all this? He's already been up there.
No, maybe they know him from the neighborhood or some shit. You know what I mean?
Just confirm one more time. Wilkes will shoot 40 only. Brad will be secondary just in case. I'll give you the command to shoot. Copy.
With officers positioned on both roofs and ready to act, it's now up to Ramondo how this ultimately comes to an end.
Why is it up to him? Just fucking mace him or burner his ass.
Just shoot him.
And they think I'm a snitch. I don't want sister's phone number? Until all this went counting now. So they chased me, 30 of them, and they chased me. I'm coming out. Okay. Just come down. You can sit right here on the treatment. I know you guys lying. I'm not lying. I'm coming down. I'm not lying. I can't wrong you guys, and I'm in support.
So why don't you just take a seat on the top of the engine, then you can jump down from there.
Break my neck.
Look, there's the water guy. Just tell the fire guy to get up there and shoot that water gun and it'll knock him off.
I'm not going to do it. You got my word. I want to hug from all your people that's here today. All right. You got my word. If you come down safe, man. I did today. I hope I trained and learned, and you guys learned something. But you know what the guy told me? There be more soldiers out here.
No, these cops suck.
I love the world. Be careful to get down. You want help or you got it? I got bigger shoulders than you. All right, bro. All right. All right, man. Be careful getting down. I love the world. Come here, bro. Come here. Give me a hand. There you go. I didn't even grab me. Yeah, I tried. No, we enough, bro.
You let him hit the ground.
We gotta put your handcuffs. Make sure you got no weapons on you. All right. I know. I love you guys.
They act like the fucking Chief's kid or some shit. You know that?
I can rent to that. Well, I'll see all kinds of. I love you guys.
I don't know why they let
I want the sheriff car.
Sheriff car.
What'd you see?
They fucked off with I would have had this guy when he got up on the roof. I would have shot him with the burner. I would have had him then. No, we're gonna let him climb across here and scream and yell and shit all over the place, and then we're gonna let him sit on the fire truck. I mean, God, what fucking losers! And then they beg the guy to come down. Why didn't they just get up there? I would have got up there and beat his fucking ass. Been like, we had enough of this shit.
Man, they probably didn't want to get put in jail like that guy, and then he dies, and they'd say that you're a murderer. And
no, I don't have to kill him. I'll just burn his ass and just take his teeth out.
oh, I played this when you were gone. I'll replay it.
The fuck is this?
You wonder how I handle this. Call me Ghost Rider.
Hey, you're in the ring, Margaret?
Is that what that's supposed to be? That bitch from the ring?
Yeah.
I ain't running. The cameraman was so lucky, so sex killing. Ghostbuster time. She will end up running from me instead of chasing me. I don't even run from that one. I put it in. If you got it haunted, 1v1 with ghosts. If it bleeds, it can breach their location. My name is Dean Winchester. What's yours? Should I spray holy water? I'd smash that ghost. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Yeah! Fire in the
Did you smash it, Hargrave?
I'd have to see the face better, but Got a nice body. I'll give her that.
Oh yeah.
No, it's hard to say. It's got the black hair. That's a bonus. I like that. Oh no, I'd have to see the face better. God, that thing with the police annoyed me. God.
What part?
The whole thing. It's like, hey, come down. We're going to give you this. And I'm like, why are they letting this guy do all this?
Well, because they probably seen that one video we showed where that guy killed all the police. Remember that one?
They're going to shot him in the shoulder.
Hargrave's acting indifferent because she's scared the living jizz out of him.
No, she's okay, but I'd have to see the face better.
Yeah, she had a lot of makeup on. I mean, you really couldn't tell what the fuck she really looked like.
Yeah, I mean, she had a nice body. I'll give her that.
She had great tits, it looked like.
Yeah. I
All
do
right,
like
well,
the black hair, so.
I want to thank everybody for coming, and we'll see you on Saturday. And what do you got planned for Sunday? Do you even know yet?
No, just more bullshit and funny stuff.
This is called Speed of Light, and this chick's pretty hot and crazy, so she works. Wow. See you all Saturday.
I can't understand what the hell she's even saying.
She's saying she's trying to be the girl, but she's given up. Crazy. Look at that ass.
It's like Dale Keown on the drums.
I think that's a family. I think that's her brother on drums and her brother playing guitar. I got another song of them after this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's her big song, Teeth. She's got emotional damage.
She's got something all right. I don't know what.
Emotional damage.
All
Timmy
I heard
Olsen was going to do a bit on here. We're going to call it emotional damage. He's working out the fucking kinks right now.
all I heard was rah, 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 rah. It's like a dog barking.
Yeah, that's what she sings like.
Rah, 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 rah.
Jack would like her if she didn't sing. Woo! She's a bass player too, Jack. Her and Courtney. Sometimes I get more views on Rumble than I do on here, believe it or not.
Some force you stole it on me. Not gonna bet who you want me to be. I'm late, fortunately.
Can you understand her now?
Don't put your worry on me. Rest
Okay, yeah, somewhat better.
don't want your smile.
She don't want your smile. She wants your teeth.
Don't want your
She's got that head job necklace on too, Hargrave.
I'm not your circus freak. Your comers make me sleep. Don't bury me in
Yeah, she does.
Don't put your narrative on me.
She's a very angry girl.
Don't want your smile. Give me time. Don't want your smile. Give me time. Don't want your smile. Give me time. Don't want your smile. Give me pain.
That's something I wouldn't do, man.
Rest in peace. Don't want your smile.